guys, welcome back. It's a better start than last week anyway. Welcome back to the podcast. Podcast brought to you by Full Throttle Ranch. Marchie, welcome back.
How are we?
Pretty good.
Good weekend?
Yeah, not bad.
That's good.
Yeah, it was.
That was good, wasn't it? Magic round. May I just say, but hang on.
No, here we go. Excuse me.
How close were the Dragons, but like, could have went.
Not at all.
Oh no, they were until about the 50th minute, and then they ran it for a fair bit. Things could have went.
Maybe.
The Panthers didn't even get out of second.
No,
gear.
they didn't, but they've been like that for a few weeks. So, anyway, Mark, welcome back.
Thanks. You sort of skipped Kylie, but anyway.
No,
I was going to
that's
say
fine.
that, but
That's
it took
all
the
good.
words out of my mouth.
That's all good.
She's always welcome. Isn't
I
it?
like being invisible.
But what a round of footy.
It was good, wasn't it? Jay.
Hello, once again.
And join us in the Full Throttle Guest Lounge. Luke,
How are we all?
looking good in the new jerseys we got here too. I forgot to
Yeah,
mention.
They feel quite nice, actually.
Very snug.
You're sporting the pink one, which is not just for the ladies, but the men too. I've got one of them as well. Jay's got the
The grey one.
grey one, and I've
good, mate.
got the all black
Very
one.
well.
But we do have a few extras as well, so send us a message if we've got them in your size. If not, I can put another order in quick, as long as we buy a minimum of 10. But how good are they?
Mate, I like them. They're nice and comfortable.
Like-
They're not too tight. They're.
And you go to the night store. Have you seen their jerseys lately?
No, haven't seen anything from there this year.
Paper thin, aren't they? Like these aren't. Like these are good quality. But anyway, let's kick it off with the NRL news. NRL news brought to you by Hip Pocket Workwear.
Ivan Cleary has officially announced 2027 will be his last season in charge of the Panthers. The club is keen to retain him in a leadership or cultural role. He has confirmed he does not want to continue coaching at another club.
Yeah, no, I don't reckon he'll coach against the Panthers a bit. Is the writing on the wall for Nathan leaving as well? I personally think he might end up over at Super League. I know everyone's saying PNG, but where's Mary?
I
And
did hear a rumour that he's going to re-sign for 2 more, but I don't know how true that rumour is.
Well, he said in the conference that it was like basically 35 years between playing and coaching. So he said he just about had his time.
yeah, they want to go travelling and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, good on.
Yeah.
And
But,
yeah, it just screams of him coaching New South Wales in 2 years.
100%. Honestly,
Or
this
Australia.
when's
Well, Kevy just re-signed for a
Yeah.
couple of years, so
Yeah, okay.
yeah, he'll take. Well, Ivan was sniffing around the New South Wales coaching job as an assistant 2 years ago.
yeah.
So yeah, I mean, is there a better person for the job? I don't think there really is.
Better than Brad Fittler.
Better than Laurie Daly. Anyway, moving on.
The Panthers have officially signed Peter Wallace as their head coach from 2028 onwards on a 3-year deal. And today, there's a rumour going around that Liam Martin wants to be coached under Peter Wallace.
That's good. That's good for Panthers fans, and realistically, that's good for rugby league in general. I feel you don't want to lose all of our current top players to PNG. It's getting a bit of a joke, I think, to be honest.
Yeah, but that spending spree is going to stop soon. They've
Yeah.
still got the same salary cap as everyone else.
But the bubble will burst as soon as the tax-free stops, and then everyone will scramble back.
Yes.
100%.
Laurie Daly says the Blues would be silly not to pursue Ivan Cleary as his replacement. I signed up for 2 years and this is my second season. My responsibility is for this year's series and game 1, he added.
Interesting in that. See how it goes. See how it all pans out. Anyway.
The Bears have reportedly signed Jamie Humphries on a 3-year deal from 2027 onwards. It's understood the club views him as Toby Sexton's halves partner as they plan to use Tyrone Wishart as hooker.
Ooh.
I had a bit of a look at the Bears side come up the other day, and it actually isn't looking too bad. They're
No.
not going to be a bottom 4 side, I don't
No.
think, coming in.
No, they're in
They've got
my 8.
They've got a reasonable side looking.
On paper, they've got a
Yeah.
great. Oh, any team that's got Wishart, Sexton, and they're not finished.
No, they've still got a few players to sign, so
They're going to need a couple of like one or two big names, but I just don't know where they're going to get them from.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Oh, they got Scott Sorensen too.
Yeah, I was going to say, they've got a couple of older blokes there.
Yeah, they've got
Just to
a
level
nice
out.
level team, but they just don't have that game breaker.
Yeah.
So have you joined the Perth Bears website?
No, Simon. We
No one
haven't
else has?
joined the Perth Bears, mate.
Cameron McGuinness and the Bears' negotiations have reportedly fizzled out. He no longer appears likely to join the club, with a move to the Super League from 2027 now his most likely option.
Interesting.
I think that's a good option for
I was
him,
just
to be
gonna
honest
say
with you.
that.
He's near.
He's not
near
where he
over.
was 2 years ago.
Even Scott Sorensen, but I don't think I've been watching Scott Sorensen the last few weeks, and I said to Kylie too. I said that's the best move they've ever done was let him go. Like he used to be.
He's had some injuries though.
Yeah,
which-
that's what I mean. Like he was the gun when he was going to sign with the Knights. I was all for it. I was like, hell yeah, and then he didn't. But the last probably 2 years, yeah, I just don't think he's the player. And you know, wear and tear on your body for all them. You know, you can't help it. But he's just not the workhorse he used to be, I suppose.
Yeah, maybe when he goes across, mate, he might have a good pre-season.
Probably there for just a leadership role too.
Well, he's getting like he's not a spring chicken, and he, you know, just having that older head, like I said, as Luke said as well. You know, the balance there is, and they need a little few older heads just to keep the younger blokes intact. And
Interesting.
Even on his side of things, I'm surprised he's even looking ahead outside of New South Wales, because he's got a son that's got a pretty severe disability. So it's,
Well, I know.
I would have thought he would have wanted to be in your family as much as possible to, you know, chip in there.
Might have been the only contract he was off.
maybe
Anyway,
Sam Verrills is reportedly attracting attention from multiple Super League clubs. He's off contract at the end of next season, but could secure an early release from the Titans.
well, he's been.
Someone's what caught my eye, mate?
Don't worry about it. He's been the movie world this week. I meant I've seen him there the other day.
Cameron Munster and Jerome Hughes indicated the NRL is no longer enjoyable to watch with the recent rule changes. What's not broken, don't fix it, you know. That's my personal opinion, said Munster.
It's coming straight from the horse's mouth.
Yep. Yeah, it's definitely getting harder to watch.
I think a lot of players feel the same way. A lot of them just don't want to say anything. They probably feel that they'll get ridiculed or fined
But they need
or
to.
something.
Like they're the voice of the game. Like
Yeah.
it's, you know, they should. The Rugby League Players Association should be stepping in for him and say, okay, what's his name? Clint Newton. I'm speaking on behalf of 10 top name players of the comp, elite players. I won't mention names, but this is what's going on. Yeah. It's the only way to stop it.
Yep.
Spencer Leniu has lost his spot for the Blues interchange. I just thought I'd throw that in there.
That was just handwritten too.
Found out the Sabi.
Next.
He's not impressed. Latrell Mitchell admits he was overlooked by the Bulldogs as a junior. I went and trialled for the Doggies and they said I'd never play rugby league or NRL, he said.
Same with the Knights too, wasn't he? Didn't he trial with the Knights? And the Knights said he was too slow.
No idea, mate. I'm
pretty
sort of
sure.
glad he didn't.
Yeah, that was true. Yeah. Yep. My upstairs just Brad told me, yep, that was true.
We used to play six as a junior. He was never a fullback or a centre.
But have a look at the amount of people that the Knights have said, you're not good, have gone on to be elite NRL players. You could probably fill two teams easy.
Oh, 100%.
Well, just with halves.
Yeah, well,
How many halves were in the comp when Andrew Johns was running around
Yeah,
that were at
exactly.
Newcastle?
And hookers.
Couldn't even get anywhere near a start
Well,
there.
Newcastle's coach right now, mate.
the young kid that debuted for the Cowboys on the weekend. He's a Knights junior.
Yeah, before I was given that funny look, how many hookers have the Knights lost too? Like, because of Badiris and co?
Yeah. Yep.
Mick Ennis. You know, there's been a few that couldn't get a start, so they've had to go elsewhere.
Yeah, well, they had Quigley as their backup.
Yeah.
Yep.
And like he didn't do too bad, but
No, he was good, but
I think he was happy with his role at Newcastle, just sort of second string, because back then, I suppose, New South Wales Cup or reserve grade was relatively strong at that point. So, you know, it's either one or the other. But
In saying that, it's not just a Knights problem too. Like plenty of the bigger catchments would be in the same
Oh, absolutely, mate.
Problem.
100%. Like the Panthers, I know this year have lost some good, depth. And then you see them in clubs like Cowboys, Sonny Luke, killing it. So, anyway.
Chanel Harris Tavita's management is reportedly shopping his services to the Super League for the 2027 season.
That's a bit strange, that one for me. How he wants to... Yeah, especially their halves issue they got at the moment. I'd be locking him up, to be honest, at the Warriors. Even if he plays the 14 role, there's going to be injuries in the halves, so he's going to get a fair crack at it anyway.
Did I hear he only wants to sign a 1 year deal
1 year.
wherever he goes?
Yeah.
He's going on a gap year again, mate. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I think you might be
I
right
reckon he's probably just saving up enough to
go and
have
And
another
I guess
year or two off and just
a move to the Super League means he might get 2 years over there because he's close to travel Europe. We can go,
Well, absolutely.
day trip
I
to
rate him.
wherever.
To be honest, I think he's great. I think he's a good player. Imagine him in a system like like the Tigers even that need a decent half there.
I think, he couldn't, but I don't personally think that he could play a 14 role because I think that he's the type of player that you need to start.
Yeah, you do, but
It's too hard. He doesn't sort of get into the swing of the game too quick.
they've been
from what
playing him
I've
at the 14 for a while. So my point was, if they got too many.
Yeah.
To fit, have him at that because, look on the weekends, injuries, bang, you slide straight into that spot. Like it's going to happen. Origin, everything. So,
Yeah.
Anyway, I rate him, to be honest.
The Bears are reportedly interested in signing Tyson Smoothie from 2027 onwards. He's set to return to Australia from the Super League.
I know his brother. Banana.
So bad. The Dragons have officially signed Luke Metcalf on a 3-year deal from 2027 onwards.
Interesting.
Work to do there, isn't he?
Could be next week yet.
He's pushing for that.
And I heard it was going to be this week, but they play him this week. So
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing for him, I guess. So it's slowly starting to chip away, getting something decent there.
Well, you add him and Drinkwater, they're finally going to have a bit of attack.
Yeah. What are they going to do with the King? Are they going to push him into the centres or
He
push
shits, mate.
him off the Super
Yeah.
League?
He said he's quite happily going to the centres.
He
He's
can't tackle.
he's
too
back
slow.
with his Gup
Yeah.
Arena dance all the time now. Have you seen that? Against the...
The
Not
what?
much else to celebrate.
How he does the...
His dance.
Oh, he puts his hands up
He puts
whinging
his
all the
arms
time.
up a lot, yeah.
Oh,
Like Moses.
All carrot nut
Calm
stuff.
down. Didn't you notice on the weekend he hardly did it, even when he copped that elbow.
But that's
Never
where it
a
got
word
it
coming
from,
out of him.
when they played together.
yeah, it would have been in Gup Arena. Yeah, Gup Arena.
Tandem dancing.
Will Kennedy's management has reportedly begun shopping his services to the Super League from 2027 onwards.
It's.
Interesting,
I find
that
it
too.
strange. I find it unsettling that so many players are trying to go to the Super League when 10, 15 years ago it was just when you were slowing up and you were slowing down, and it's still not anywhere near as fast as the NRL by any stretch.
But if you go over there early, you might get an extra couple of years in your body.
Yeah, I find it unsettling because you're losing all these quality players to overseas, and I know it's hard for clubs to retain as much as they can, but at the end of the day, that's unfortunately
down to the dollar.
why they're going. That's exactly right.
Dollar, like they're going to be on the similar money to what they're getting here in Australia, but when you convert the pound to
Correct,
Australian
yeah.
dollar, they're
Yeah.
getting double.
Yeah, well,
So-
it's literally 2/3 more.
Is he also looking at the game going, it's speeding up and, I'm one of the probably slower fullbacks out there.
Yeah, possibly.
Is the NRL just getting a little bit too quick for me? I can go, back to an easier comp,
Hey.
slower.
He might have been offered a decent paycheck over there. Well, too good to
Yeah.
to
Well,
refuse.
they boost the actual Super League up by what was it, 4 teams? So they got like the York Knights, Bradford's
Yeah,
back
okay.
in. And then you've still got a couple of teams that are sort of lingering and struggling at the bottom of the competition that could do with a couple of extra quality players. But
Because they're only allowed, is it 4 international players in
I thought
each
it
of
was
the
only
teams.
2, mate.
No,
I think it's up
Unless
to
they're-
4.
it goes on.
Like
Yeah, I
Or
think they've
something like
upped it,
that.
and that's why there's so many more going over because
Yeah.
there's a lot more space over there. A couple of years ago, it used to be 2.
Yeah.
But if you go through a lot of them sides now, you'll find there's generally 3 or 4 in there.
Yeah.
Like your Kiwis, your Australians.
Yeah, yeah. There's
So I'm pretty sure they've released, like, made it a bit easier to get in
Yeah,
there
okay.
too.
I know you can have like if you've got a European passport at all, you
Yeah.
don't count as international.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Like if
yeah.
you've got
So,
grandparents or relatives from back in the day that come
Yeah.
from there.
We pretty much all did, didn't we?
Yeah, well,
I was born in Australia,
Depends on how
mate.
far you go back, yeah. Pretty much.
anyway, moving on.
The Knights have officially re-signed Greg Marzu on a 3-year deal until the end of 2029 and Jermaine McEwen on a 2-year deal until the end of 2028.
did that table just rise?
Yeah. Yes, it did.
Actually, while you're on the subject,
That's not a microphone.
got a little message there yesterday at work. I was pretty happy. He sent me a message, said, "Yeah, we're doing a lunch date soon." So, yeah, good on
Just you and him. How romantic.
Yeah, pretty cool though.
Lunch.
Yeah, mad invite.
No, he's a good fella. Good fella. So,
Yeah, I didn't
Good
even
on
get
him.
invited.
Honestly, to have Macca and Greg both sign for 2 and 3, that's
he's killing it too. But like he said, finally there's a coach that knows how to use him.
he said that in the interview
Yeah.
the other day. It's like he's pre-season. He knows he's not one of these athletic type wingers. Like he
He's just a power.
understands him how he plays
Well,
the game.
He's had a chat with the team the night before.
Yeah.
And come out and said to him how much he loves playing with him. Yeah, and thanked him for everything already. Then come out and bang and scored 5 tries. But and then you get the other crocodile on the other wing, Dom Yum Yum, as Simon says. Like, is there? Oh, I know it's a pretty big call, but you've got to be up there with the top 5 wingers of the comp at the moment, haven't they? On form.
Well, they're both in the top 5 try scorers.
Oh, we have this little running battle. She's got Milky, I've got Marju. It's pretty funny. But
Well, what is he, 2 behind the milk?
yeah, 2 or
4
3.
now.
Oh, yeah, Milky scored
Oh,
one.
he got a
2
double.
on the weekend.
Yeah, but
I would have thought he'd get more than that against the Drag Queens.
Yeah, well.
but saying that, Greg might come out next week against Parramatta and score 20.
Yeah. What do you reckon, Marchie?
It's a lot of tries.
I know.
Upset
Wishful
Bill.
thinking.
It's doable.
Upset Bill.
Scans confirmed Alex Johnston ruptured his PCL. He is now on a week-to-week proposition for his return. Scans have cleared. Simi's, sorry, were you going to say?
No, you're right. I was just going to say, seems to be a lot of PCLs this year.
Yes.
It was syndesmosis a couple of years ago, and now it's all this.
Scans have cleared Simi Sasagi of any structural damage to his shoulder. He's expected to miss 4 to 6 weeks.
Interesting. But it was in some good form too. Really found
that's a big loss for
a
him.
home at Canberra in the centres too. And we're just going to take a short break, and we'll be back shortly. Welcome back to the second part NRL news.
Taylor May will go for scans after re-dislocating his right shoulder in round 11. First dislocated it in round 2 and had 4 weeks off to rehab and strengthen. Unfortunately, the re-injury rate for shoulder dislocations treated non-operatively can be greater than 50%. Tigers have indicated this could be a season ending for May. It was concerning that the mechanism was so innocuous. It didn't take much force for the joint to shift. Scans will determine if May can trial rehab again, 6 weeks, or requires immediate surgery 3 to 5 months.
And he's lucky he just signed another 3 years before this happened, isn't he?
Honestly, if the Tigers are smart, finish
Yeah.
him for the season, get him hopped on, because literally the more you dislocate it, the more it pops out, mate, the more it just keeps going.
And the rehab will
worse it
take longer.
becomes. Absolutely.
And if all goes well, if he has his surgery,
Back
say
for the
this
finals.
week, he'll be
Correct.
back just before the finals.
Possibly, yeah. Yeah, but would you, in all honesty, would you risk yourself?
Oh, look, like I said, everything would have to go to plan.
Yeah.
But
It's a possibility.
If they're top 4, maybe.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. 2 bites of the cherry at the end, you'd give him a crack if it was there, but yeah.
I still don't think. I know, different system. I still don't think you he's back to his best either. But like when he was playing with Penrith before it happened, there probably was no better centre in the game. The way he was playing, but that happened. He's come back. It's just, I don't know, just not the same.
Oh, I think he's come to the Tigers thinking that just trying to push too much ball when he creates a break and thinks that they've got to try to score off every play. So
Yeah, interesting.
Reports indicate Billy Slater is unwilling to participate in any additional media with Triple M this year due to Aaron Wood's grub sledge towards him last year. Aaron Woods insists he doesn't care that Billy doesn't want to speak to him. Honestly, it doesn't bother me one single bit. If he wants to have a cry up north, I couldn't care less, he said.
No love lost.
Yeah, but I agree with that. Like, what happened. Move on. Aren't they both professionals?
Supposed to be.
Yeah, like...
Well, one is, one isn't.
Yeah, well,
One's on the radio, one's on the TV.
yeah, but look
There's
who
a bit of a difference.
look who his mate on the radio is too.
Exactly.
But move on. Like, you know, you don't have to like each other, but ask him a question. If it's not rugby league related, you can say, I don't want to answer that, and just move on.
Yep.
You know? Anyway.
Fox Sports reportedly informed Shane Flanagan they will not be signing him back to the network as Luke Keary filled their last vacancy earlier this season. He could now look to return as an assistant coach at another club.
Bulldogs.
Defensive coach.
Turnstiles.
Go to England.
Yeah. Well,
Would he get a gig?
whoa.
He could as an assistant over there just to get his foot in the door.
Well, it's not even, what is it? Hull. They'll be after a new coach next year. Willie Peters is last year.
I'd say they've probably already got somebody lined up.
Yeah, well.
You'd imagine so. That'd be a big risk taking him.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't, but, you know, someone might be silly enough to. My opinion, I wouldn't. Like,
I've already named them. Canterbury.
Adam O'Brien.
He is a premiership winner. Like, there's obviously some type of coaching ability there. It's just,
Oh, yeah. But,
It's just hidden.
Well, the team he's got around him probably doesn't help either.
Yeah,
the
true.
same thing.
yeah, well, there's
No, they can
only
do that
so
too.
much a coach can do. It's up to the players on the park then to put that into place. But,
but again, who built that team? Like, who got the players to the club that are there now?
well, probably the board as well had something to do with it.
Yeah, they've all got recruiters.
Yeah, but he would have had the final say, saying
Maybe
This guy
if he
doesn't
changed his
fit well.
halves up during the season, he mightn't be in this position. Just saying. Move on.
Hamali Alakawatu grew up as a Maroons fan and even posted on his social media in 2022 that he's a Queensland fan since day dot. Despite this, he is now fully committed to the Blues and says he will grab his selection with both hands.
So expect 6 knock-ons.
I applaud that inclusion, but like, yeah, he is a weapon. I'll get into it more later, but yeah, I expect fireworks from him this year.
Is there a betting on intercept passes or something? Turnovers?
I don't know. What we're looking at.
Yeah, could be worth a punt.
We don't bet on rugby league no more, mate.
No less either.
Apparently.
Andrew Johns believes Nathan Cleary should consider signing with the Warrington Wolves in the Super League, and he has even discussed the possibility with the club's owner. Whilst NRL clubs cannot approach him until November 1st this year, there's no rule stopping a Super League club from getting him now.
If he goes, that's where he'll go, I reckon. Because I did hear a rumour too, the boss of Warrington's prepared to throw everything to get him there. So, and if that's,
Source? Trust me, bro.
but if that's, yeah, that's our new media company now, isn't it? Trust me, bro. Anyway, if Mary's there, you know, he's going to want to get over there, isn't he? Because how long apart do they spend? It's a long time, isn't it?
It's quite a few months.
Imagine that.
That's not always a bad thing in a serious
Yeah,
relationship.
but it'd be like a
Well,
milk
you know,
truck roll.
break.
It'd be like a milk truck rolling over.
No.
Not a break just to shower alone.
Wake up to yourself.
Actually, tonight's the only night I get a shower by myself.
We can always change that.
Take a break.
That'd be a minute.
Well, we're doing it twice.
That's got to get back and dressed.
Lehigh Hopewadi has been charged with a grade 2 contrary conduct for making contact with a ref. He faces a 1-game suspension with an early guilty plea.
He got him good.
He did run
Take
over
the
the top
week
there.
and be on with it.
Yeah,
It's not intentional, was it?
No, there was a bad spot for the ref, but that happened.
but any other player you could go, yeah, but Lehigh doesn't have a bad bone in his body.
Nah.
Yeah, surprisingly, but you know what I mean.
He's not angry like someone.
Shout out to you, Hopper, you legend. But yeah, like some idiot on there, they went, oh, father like son, the fucking grubs. I give him what for? And,
Well, he didn't. Yeah.
but,
He only pushed him. He didn't do anything else.
no, but that's
You
right.
can stomp on him or poke him.
Yeah.
I honestly, but if you're not following Hopper on social media, do yourself a favour and
Oh, it's a
follow
good
him.
laugh.
Oh, here's the funniest bloke on social media. Like someone will give it to him and he'll just fair let him have it, and not how do you put it? There's no tact. He just lets it go. That's great.
Yeah, good on him.
I
Yeah,
saw
no.
him the video of him coming out of court the other day, and he said something about going around to the journalist's mum's house. I thought,
Oh, I love the bloke. He's an absolute legend. Like seriously, he just does not care. But yeah, but he's the nicest bloke as well. Like you'd only have to ring him up and say, "Hey, I need a hand." Bang. The other week for that young
A
kid.
hand or a finger?
Oh, finger. For that young kid that I sent him, said, you know, within hours, he sent me a video back. The next day, he got the son to. So, I mean, a lot of people bag him, but you don't see the other side of a Hopper. Anyway.
Patrick Herbert has been charged with a grade 2 dangerous contact. He faces a 2-game suspension with an early guilty plea. And lastly, scans have confirmed Daniel Tupu suffered a calf strain last round. The Roosters are unsure how many weeks he will miss at this stage.
He's in good form too. So.
At least 4.
But that's. I don't wish injury on anyone,
Uh-oh.
but.
Oh,
No.
there's the but.
Yeah, but.
But
It opens the door for Cody Ramsey to get more of a run too, so which I like because
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's only got a bite out this season, though, mate, young Cody, and he'll be.
yeah, but good on him for someone they said oh, he may never walk again, and this and that. Like that's a good, well done. Like I don't wish any injury on anyone, but the fact that he can come through is good.
I'm just going to congratulate you too. That's the first time in about 6 weeks we haven't had P&G in the news. You're right.
I've been busy.
there was a bit of a story there too that I'm surprised you didn't throw up.
Oh, hang on, it could be up later.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, we're going to take a
yeah, okay.
short break, and we'll be back shortly.
Oh yes, wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Wait.
Guys, welcome back. It's time for Marchie's mailbag. Brought to you by Scott's 100 Prime, mate. Oh, that's probably not the right sponsor to have after that. Was there? Prime, mate.
Didn't hear him on. Concerned about what's coming up.
Oh, no. I had nothing to do with
You
this
can't
one either.
concentrate now.
Yeah. Alrighty. So the first one's coming from Skylar. This one's to you, crazy lady. How are you feeling after last week's news? I'm assuming regarding
Ivan.
Cleary situation.
Pretty good. I think Peter Wallace is a nice replacement. Like Ivan will still be there in the ranks.
And he's only a phone call away. I mean, he's studied under Ivan for how long?
Oh, I think he's been there since day one.
I was just going to say, he's been there for a long time,
Yeah.
mate.
And,
And
it
if-
wasn't that long ago since he played, really.
And if players like Liam Martin want to play for him,
Say something.
Yeah.
If it's going to help retain,
100%.
because there's all that talk going on at the moment that the amount of players coming off contract at Penrith, how many are
I think Yo will go, to be honest, because he's towards his end of his career.
See, I don't see it.
I know
We-
people, to be honest.
I don't know. If they offer him a big contract, he'd go. And you can't blame. But if that's the case, I hope they make Brian Tuttle joint captain with Nathan. That bloke
Every
deserves it.
media outlet I see says Tyro's on the way out, but I've heard him comment saying that
He's not going.
he plays for the the fans, not the money. Like, just can't see him leaving.
I mean, he's got unlimited free Coke Zero every time.
Could you see Brian being
No.
a captain at some point, trying to be serious, going to a referee asking him a question?
I'd love to.
Like, honest to God.
I think the bloke deserves it. Like, you know, especially if he does say, "Look, I'm prepared to take pay cut to stay at Penrith." He's, you know, you see players and you can't see him in another jumper, and that's one of them. He's just Penrith to me. Anyway, I'd like to see him red and blue. That'd be nice. But
Probably not going to happen.
no.
Second one's from Justin Bennett. Is a strip with the foot and or a hand in a one-on-one?
You can't use
Can't use your feet.
Thank you. Had this real argument with so many knuckleheads this week. Oh, but he didn't have you. It may not be the right rule. You know, I'm not disputing whether it's the right rule or not, but it is the rule.
It's a dangerous play.
Yeah, and it is the rule of the game.
Can't
So-
move with the foot.
The ref made the right call.
Absolutely.
And so many people who are having, but this and this and but what about this? We're going back to that. That was the right call. I'm not saying it's the right rule. It should be changed or should not be. I'm not getting into that argument because it could be there all day.
I would have been happy for him to get the 6 points.
Yeah,
Well,
I
they still
was
would've
the
won.
same as you. Like, I was happy either way,
Yeah.
but yeah, like you said,
But you can't kick the ball out of a player's hand.
Correct.
And that's whether it was one hand or two hands on the ball. It's a dangerous play.
Correct.
Always has been, and it'll never change.
That's right.
Absolutely.
You know, you can't, like you said, you can't lead with the feet. He's gone in and actually kicked close to the player's head.
Correct.
And that is why you can't kick the ball out of someone's hand. So, unfortunately, that's the rule, and the referee's made the right call on it.
100%. 100%.
Excuse
Thank
me.
you. Thank you.
And
Yeah.
that referee, I've actually watch him come through the ranks, mate. He actually isn't
Is that the hairy?
that bad
Very
at referee.
hairy.
He's been refereeing up in Q Cup
Yep.
for a couple of years, and honestly, I don't mind him. Like, he's
Yeah.
pretty direct. He doesn't sort
Lets
of
it flow.
shirk and
He
yeah.
did let it flow.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of. Yeah.
Yeah.
But when you see him referee again, Kylie's brought this to my attention. Look at his arms.
He's a hairy bugger.
Yeah.
He's got the 8 hair going all the way up.
Yeah, right.
No, I noticed that when I watched him in the Q Cup game in the grand final, mate, of the Q Cup. He was there. I'm like, oh, God.
And Chris will be looking at his legs next week. Anyway.
Third one we have is from Gladys Stewart. Some fights in the stands at Magic Round. What should we do to stop this behaviour? Also, the Knights cheer girls have some really nice flags I noticed the other week. Probably the best I've ever seen at the stadium. Can you buy these because they are amazing?
Actually, she's right there. The second part of the question, there's 3 flags at each corner. When they score, they run up the ground. And actually, they are some really nice flags, aren't they? But to answer that question of can you buy them, I'd say no. I'd say they're just a thing for them.
Yep.
But yeah, they are pretty good.
You could
But
probably have a go at making them.
yeah, saying that, Gladys, if you really want one, I reckon I can get you one made. Very similar.
Smita's the man of many talents.
Oh, no, I wouldn't make it, but we got connections.
But as far as fights in the stands, stop the alcohol. It's the only way you're going to do it.
Unfortunately, they're never going to.
I wouldn't say stop the alcohol. Your RSA.
Exactly.
It comes back to RSA. Like they're big on this RSA thing. You can't do this unless you got someone with an RSA. Blah blah. But they don't implement it.
But you know the problem?
You watch some of them people walk in and out of that,
Yeah.
into the lines and out of the
hardly-
lines. They are blind.
Hardly walk.
And they knock security off at a certain time to save money. So there's less security. Should be more security. Like this, I remember back in the day when we used to do it, I used to do it, and we used to have like stadium people helping too. So there'd be a stadium person up on the top of the stairs, then you'd have security everywhere. And now it's less and less. And they knock security off earlier to get them out there because they don't want to spend the money.
At Suncorp, they're pretty good though with antisocial. They get them out real quick, and they review footage and make sure they got the right people.
Okay,
'Cause
good on 'em.
that's what happened last year with people near us. They got kicked out before kickoff.
No, that's out of sight.
That's intelligent.
On day one. They got kicked
Wow.
out before.
And I have heard that they all get reported to
They
the
were there for a
NRL
good
and
time.
banned as well. But okay, I'm going to go as far as going. If you get kicked out for some shenanigans like that, it should be a life ban from any NRL game, or at least a 5-year or something. Make it so they start thinking twice about it.
And a good fine.
But when you used to get in the nutty and run across the field, it used to be $50,000 fine and
Life ban.
a life ban.
Yeah.
Because, or we come back in my security days there, remember years ago the Bledisloe Cup,
Yep.
where two ran across the field with Vodafone written across their back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Vodafone paid for that. It was all Vodafone.
Yeah.
They paid their fine plus,
Plus
don't,
another 50 grand.
yeah, it was 50 grand, yeah. And, I mean, Vodafone, if you're listening, I am available.
You can't run very fast. So.
And they would go, who's that woman running across there? But
And
anyway.
he's close to the field, so he doesn't have to.
Yeah, this is true.
But you know what I mean? Like, now it's $5 grand.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
you know, that's pocket change to
It's
some
not,
company.
and like you say, if it's a sponsored deal, like you just said, like, that's not going to worry them.
No.
Especially if they're still going to make coin out of it.
100%.
But yeah, getting onto the fighting situation, like I that one at Newcastle that time, the Tigers supporter that was just
Yeah.
across from me that night.
Yeah.
Like he was carrying on like a pork chop, but security did nothing. Mm-hmm. You know, and it was literally, I was watching it for a good 3 or 4 minutes before it actually happened.
So was security notified of me?
Well, security was standing up behind them.
No, they didn't do
They
anything.
didn't do anything. And then all of a sudden it's turned, and it wasn't the bloke he was arguing with. The bloke he was arguing with was an older gent.
Yeah.
Like he didn't want a bar of it. And to me, security should have said something, at least to pull his head in.
Where you
And
going?
It was a bloke that had gone to get a couple of drinks that was with the fella that was being abused. And that's the one that cracked him.
They should have said to him, look, shut up, where you going?
Yeah, well, they should have, but it didn't happen. And then next you know, security did get involved because old mate was bleeding everywhere. So,
But
you
if they
know,
come up and said, look, mate, shut up, where you going? There's a good chance he would shut up.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't have escalated to that.
yeah, I don't
Look,
know. He was
you know.
pretty bad.
Or he goes at security, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, he was in no fit state by the time security got him.
Yeah, well, there you go. There's your back to your RSA.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Fourth one we have is from Kerry. How do you think the Super League will benefit from the NRL buying them and taking ownership of the comp? Will it be beneficial for Super League or just the NRL?
That's remains to be seen, doesn't it, really?
I think it could benefit if they do what some of the people are saying and change their comp back to a winter comp over there. So then some of our players can go on 6-week stints over there if they want. It doesn't affect their NRL.
Like Joey Johns did that time.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but then you're taking away the possibility of other kids that might have a bit of talent in England. Even if it is only for a 4 or 6 week stint. It's
But
That's a hard one to answer because it could go either way.
imagine if you were a young kid coming through when Joey went over there, a young half, and you had Joey to
Him in your side.
just to mirror for 6 weeks.
Well,
Just to
even here you
learn.
go. Will Price. Yeah, he's injured at the moment, but when he comes back, imagine if he went over and he had a mentor of Nathan Cleary for 6 weeks over there.
Well,
Bang, the kid could come over and then kill it back in the.
look at it this way.
Fullback.
Look at it this way, though. With the
No, he
Super
played
League,
halves at nights.
are the Super League actually looking at what Volandis is doing to the NRL?
Shit, good point.
Do
You
they-
know, has the Super League even looked at that?
But we're taking over.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think
Are they going to
financially,
care if it's just they're like, okay, well, we're going to get bought out for X amount of dollars?
That's
Do
what it
they
is.
really care what happens to the game after that?
It's all about the money.
financially it'll benefit Australia, but player-wise, if there's that free trade, I think that the UK game will step up.
And will it be a case of, okay, this club's going to partner with this club in Australia, this club, you know what I mean? Could work.
Well,
Set
there
up
was a
feeders.
few clubs that had that
Yeah.
over the years.
Yeah, there's Cowboys and the Cowboys with one club at the moment over there. They're partners, or they were going to.
I think they were going to. I don't
Yeah,
know
don't
where
know
they
if
are.
it eventuated.
There was talk.
Might have even been Hull. Interesting. Something to look into.
And the fifth one, I have no idea about.
This is from one of our admin crew.
This
Send
is
it
a
in.
Setup. This is an absolute setup. That looks nothing like me. I've been sent a video of me in a man cave over the weekend. Stay away from privacy.
That is, hope.
I do not own a pair of tracky pants. Not red. I've got grey.
You got rid of the pool table.
Yeah, well, that's from one of our admin crew. Scott Gray sent that in, and
That's awesome.
said this is some Archie's mailbag. So
That's before you back.
I don't have tattoos on my arms like that.
no, that's
Shave your armpit.
that's a good cream. Anyway,
That'll do, mate.
send them in if you got them of any of us. Like even I'm fair game. We're all fair game.
Yeah.
If you can find them, it's all a bit of fun. Send them in, and
Poor Margie.
I'll manage.
I didn't
I've had worse. I thought it was going to be worse.
No.
The bloke with the things on his.
If they're too bad and they get
What to
sent
do
in,
that slaps his.
if they're too bad and they get sent in, I won't put them through. But funny ones like that, I won't. You know. So if you got any, send them in. Like,
And
yeah.
that's it for Marchie's mailbag.
Brought to you by Scott's Hunter Prime Meat, and we'll take a short break and we'll be back with Talking Schmidt. All right, guys, welcome back. It's time for Talking Schmidt. Talking Schmidt brought to you by Full Throttle Barbecue. Caller number one, who we got there?
Hello, it's Dan. I'm from the UK. How are you?
Hey, champion, how are you, mate?
I'm good.
What's your
Can you
question
fill in?
for us, man?
The question I've got is, after the announcement of Ivan Cleary leaving in 27 and the 12 players off contract, do you think it's the end of the Penrith Panthers dynasty?
Oh, we got the number one person here to answer that question for you, the crazy lady. She can answer that one.
No, I don't.
You've taken the glasses off.
So I can wipe the tears, but no. I don't. It's hard to say. I hope not.
Well, Peter Wallace is a good one to take over. But let's be real. Ivan Cleary, has there been a better coach in the last 10 years? I don't think so. I know Wayne Bennett and co is, but what he's done over those last 5 years, I mean, it's hard to beat, isn't it?
I was going to say, statistically, Bellamy's got 10% better win rate.
Oh, righto. But you don't have the trophies to prove.
He's got a few.
You got a few.
Stole a few too.
It's
a few.
It's a hard one, mate, but I guess time will tell with that one.
We've still got 2 years to win 2 more trophies, so that'll come.
Yeah, that's very true.
That's true.
It's just the amount of household names that are on that list,
Yeah.
like Cleary, Yo, Alamotti, Talangi, Papali'i, Toto. The list is endless. I just think even if you only lost half of them, it'd just be very difficult to carry on with the success that you've been having.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, but they've got a pretty good nursery there. Like, they just seem to be churning out junior after junior, and they just keep turning into superstars. Look how many players they've lost in the last 4 years.
25 top grade players in 4 years they lost. David Middleton.
That's true, but they didn't lose the manager, and he is the glue.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. I guess time will tell. That's a hard one, mate. But also, I know who you are now, mate. Now you're called in. So you want to give us a little rundown on your page that you do over there too?
Yeah, sure. I'm NRL Insight UK. Obviously, all the talk in the UK over the NRL potentially buying out the Super League. I thought it'd be a good idea to basically bridge the gap to the UK fans. It's obviously big news over here, so I thought I'd create social media presence. I've created a LinkedIn page recently and had some good connections and chats with a couple of high-profile managers over here, players, to try and get it off the ground. So I'm currently on X, Instagram, Facebook, all with the same handle, NRL Insight UK. And currently looking into getting the podcast up and running, as obviously I've already spoken to you about it.
Yeah, mate.
So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I've got a smallish following, mainly from Aussies, PNG, all the Cook Islanders, and then obviously some UK-based people. But I just think it's perfect timing. Potentially with the NRL taking over the global round, which is due to be announced, the stuff in Vegas. I just think there's a gap in the market because over here, there's not as many influences podcast rugby league base. It's just kind of the north of England, and there's not many at all. So I think there's a gap potentially to grow massively, and especially if the NRL come in, because they're just a global brand at the end of the day.
No, mate, you do some good work, and we look forward to doing some work with you and helping you out, help to grow your podcast and your page any way we can as well, mate.
I've got a quick question for you too. We just had we do a mailbag segment on the show, and one of the questions that actually come through this week was, will the Super League benefit from being bought out by the NRL? What's your thoughts on that?
It's a yes and a no answer.
Yeah.
The current state of the Super League is obviously you've got all the hardcore loyal fans in the north of England, but it's non-existent basically in the south. That's why I think it's very difficult for Demetriou and Lockyer to break through with the London Broncos, because it's predominantly football, soccer and rugby union down there, so they're having to put a lot of resources and branding just to get it off the ground, because the pathways are a lot more difficult as well. Because if you've got a predominant area that's all rugby union pathways, you're having to try and start from the ground upwards and bring all your sign as many rugby union players across to get the influence up and running. In a positive sense, I think it's a no-brainer for me personally. I couldn't speak for everyone, but for me, it's a no-brainer. I would sign straight away, because the way that the financial structure is at the moment in the English Super League, rugby league, it's dying. There's very little money that's involved in the game. The second tier, so like you have the New South Wales Cup, Queensland Cup. We have it's just called the Championship with like lower grade clubs. They're still full professional clubs, not feeder clubs. But they've got literally zero money, so most of them are running at a part-time basis. So there's what the NRL's plan would be was to match each one of them clubs to a Super League club, use them as kind of like a feeder club, so it would grow the game at the same time. And obviously with the NRL in talks with the television deal, that would obviously only benefit the Super League as well. So yeah, sorry, it was quite a long answer, but there's a lot of information that's in and around it. But for me, it's a big yes.
That's good. That's good.
It's good to get it from someone's inside
definitely.
over there.
That's why I thought I'd throw it out there just to see what you thought.
Appreciate your call, champion, and I'll have a chat with you off air, and we'll get you involved with us a bit more and get you on. Might even be able to do an update from over there on a regular basis. So thanks for your call, champion, and we look forward to doing some more work with you soon.
Yeah, thank you all.
Nice
Speak to you soon.
Cheers,
champion.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye. But caller number 2, who we got there?
It's Phil, mate. How are you?
How are you, champion?
Good, mate. Good. Yourself?
Oh, mate, soldiering on down here.
Pretty steady.
Yeah, but what's your question for us, legend?
Mate, I've got to pick one out of 3, but for years and years, as Knights fans, we've always celebrated resilience and effort in our team. God knows we've got lots of that ourselves because of the wooden spoons, but at what point you reckon our expectations as diehard fans should shift from staying in the contest to, I guess, genuinely controlling and dominating quality teams?
Oh, good question. I reckon it probably needs to start now. When we sign we've got two, $1.4 million players. We've got to start.
Out of the cap.
Yeah, we've got to start expecting something, I suppose. And saying that too, they motor on pretty well. I still think there's a lot more we can offer. But I at first was not 100% on Holbrook, but I take my hat off to him and say I was wrong. So far, hasn't put a foot wrong. He's got the team moving.
Well, the way all the players talk about his changing coaching style is refreshing, uplifting. They all look happy. They want to play for him.
Look at Marju.
It's a world of difference. But
Marju's,
all of them are saying
but he's what he said the other day on on, they're happy. They want to play for each other.
He understands him.
Yeah, but they all want to play for each other. Where last year that was like, oh, we're here.
He lost. O'Brien lost the room.
Well, he lost the town. He's actually.
Well, he's lost the Bulldogs now too.
Yeah, well.
How good.
Is that the end
That's
of
awesome,
O'Brien's coaching career?
I surely have to be.
In Australia.
Yeah, well, yeah, this is true. But yeah, mate, I'm anything over than a wooden spoon. It's an improvement for us. So yeah, no, I'm happy. Going good, but I must admit to some of the players we have brought in, I've been Trey Mooney over the moon with him. It was like, when we lost Leo, I'm like, no, but now it's like
You
Leo.
fill those shoes pretty good, eh?
Yeah, he's a gun.
I think, honestly, 12 months, I think you'll see Newcastle really start to lift their game that little bit extra with Dylan Brown finding his feet a full season. Like, he's already come in leaps and bounds. But I think
each game he seems to be getting better and better.
Give him 12 months to completely settle in to the structures of Holbrook and the way that he plays and everyone else.
Then you got your young Hunt. That didn't sound right. Young Fletcher, Hunt, and Sharp and co.
Yeah.
They're only going to get better with a bit more game time around everyone. So good things ahead for us.
Fletcher, I'm disappointed Fletcher Sharp didn't get a look in for the Origin, actually.
Oh, mate, it's probably not a bad thing. Sorry, mate. Honestly, I think it's not a bad thing at the moment. He's still, that knee of his is still not.
Even just in that,
ruin himself.
Even in that 20, you know what those guys are doing when
in the fringe.
they go away to an Origin camp and come back, and our team's only going to get better. And like you say, 12 months time, we'll figure out what our attacking identity is. We'll be all on the same page, because I think at the moment we're still just adjusting week to week, depending on the opposition. So
we're leading in long-range tries.
I don't know how true this is too, but I was told today that Greg Margie was asked a question about Origin, and he said, it would be good, but I'm more focused on my heritage of that way and not Origin. But, I mean, he wouldn't look out of place there ever, would he?
No.
He wouldn't, and let's face it, mate. New South Wales and Queensland, it's almost like Tonga playing Samoa at the moment.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's gone away from its
It has.
grassroots. but
And it will never go back.
no, not now.
no,
Anyway,
beats and to be rolling over in his grave.
100%.
true. And Tommy Radonic.
Yes, exactly.
Mate, you heading down this way anytime soon?
I don't think so, Smita. Unfortunately, the Knights aren't coming up to Townsville to play this year, so I'm a bit barren haven't been down there for a few years, but if I do get down there, mate, you'll be the first one to know, that's for sure.
Good, mate. We're well overdue for a beer.
Yeah, definitely, Smita.
They're going to Brisbane.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, that's still 1,400 k's away from me.
It's a long walk.
Well, keeping
Mate.
contact, mate, and we'll get you on more often and have a chat with you, and hopefully get you down for a few beers soon, eh?
Awesome, guys. Thank you very much. Enjoy your night. Enjoy the show.
Pleasure, champion. Pleasure hearing from you, and take care,
You
buddy.
too. Thanks, Smita. You too, mate.
Take
See you,
care.
buddy.
Bye.
See you, mate.
See ya.
See you, Carly. See ya.
Caller number 3. Who we got there?
Hello.
G'day. How are you, Simon?
I missed you last week, team, so I thought I'd better call up again. Terence and I were off at a society function.
Oh, okay. Was it good?
Yeah, it was some sort of ball thing. Oh, well, the ball gag or the hairy ball thing. I don't know what it was, but it was some event anyway where we had to dress up.
Okay, fair enough. Speaking of dress up, I reckon we should do a dress up
Oh,
show
my
one
God.
night. Don't you?
He's so keen on this.
You're
Yeah,
not
I am.
normal.
Huh?
I think, Big Dinas, you have to be forcibly restrained from not getting into a dress by the sound of it.
No, not a dress. Like, dress up. Like, we can all come as a movie character or something. You know what I mean?
You've got a thing about getting into costume, haven't you?
Yeah, I do.
For the last 12 months, he's had the one costume and he's just waiting for a time to show it off. That's why
Yeah.
he keeps
We
asking.
need to see that fandom costume again, crazy lady.
Wake up to yourself.
I'll have to find it. I find one because I don't know where that one went.
We got the Roach one
Got
still.
torn off him, didn't it?
Yeah,
Not for me. Maybe his ex-wife.
no. It was before that time, thank you. And we do have Mark said we got the cockroach still, don't we?
Yeah.
Hey, Portia Morning. I was trying to get Portia to go dressed as that for book week. She wouldn't do it. Don't know why. Anyway, what's your question for us there, champion?
Well, first of all, who's there?
Oh, my bad. Sorry. Welcome to your
Sorry,
show.
I'm just choking on a hair.
Are you sure it wasn't a rabbit?
No, it was definitely a hare.
Oh, okay. You got Marchie?
Early one. Hello, Margie.
How you going?
I'm okay, dear. How are you?
Yeah, I'm going really well, mate. I did miss your voice last week,
Oh, everyone loves a bit of Simon, don't they?
apparently.
Some more than others, eh, Chris? Anyway, you got there for a beautiful crazy lady?
Hello, darling. How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Good. You got a guaranteed 2 points again this weekend.
Yes. Yes, good.
But how are you going to pull up after Origin?
Yeah, I don't think he'll play the 4 that are in Origin, or maybe Casey McLean, but Casey McGuire.
Yeah, well.
I know with the next man up, which is definitely something that Terence and I live by. I don't think you'll have a problem at all.
Problem is, it's against the Warriors.
Oh, that's going to be a ravishingly delicious game, isn't it?
Yes. Well, for Smita it is.
I know all those big beefcakes bashing into each other.
You love a bit of fish, do you?
Not as much as you, Big Denis.
You see he's got his rat's tail now?
Died.
No, died now. No. Hey, the bloke can do what he wants. He's the goat. He's the goat. Anyway.
Speaking of goats, how's Christopher?
Yeah, no, he's pretty good. Yeah, he's good. Chris is Chris, as usual, you know. And you got Mark.
Hi, Simon.
Hello, Mark. How are you, dear?
Well, thank you. All the better for hearing you.
That's well, thank you for being on my show again.
It's always a pleasure to guest appear.
Hey, you got Jay down the end.
Hello, Jay. Where have you been hiding?
I just had a week off, mate, with me young people at home, so...
You had a what off?
I had a week off.
A week off? Sorry, I misheard you.
Yeah, no, it wasn't one of them, mate.
I don't know.
Thought you sound like you were feeding the chickens, but...
I don't know, Marchie. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Jay wasn't available.
Simon
wasn't around. The Ginger
Oh, no,
Cat
that's our
wasn't
secret.
available.
That's our secret. Oh, Ginger Cat, yes, the old Corey Horseburger.
I don't know about you, but maybe there was a bit of the free musketeers going
Could
on.
have
Maybe. Yeah, could have.
Free musky what?
Musketeers.
Don't be rude.
Sorry. And we got Luke.
Hello, Luke. How are you?
Hello, Simon.
Why are you still you're still putting up with this stuff?
Yeah, I know. I was looking for you in Tamworth the other week. You said you're up there, but I couldn't find you.
Yes, yeah. I was trying to get the Charlie Pride Parade sorted, but yeah, we'll see. So.
Do I ask what is your question?
Well, I'm sure every question's been about Origin tonight, hasn't it?
No, not really.
I don't think we've had any.
Actually,
Okay.
I've got something to tell you. Oh, did you tell Simon about your dream?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, well, that's good.
I know. I heard about that nightmare of hers.
Yeah, I
You
know.
just reminded me. Now it's going to...
That was 2 weeks ago.
Oh, well, you know, I don't keep
It's going to
up.
recirculate.
Yeah, and you're
Gonna
about to go
dream it
shower,
again
so
tonight.
it's vivid memory.
Yes, why are you thinking about having a big hard scrub again, are you, Big Denis?
Oh, she can scrub me if she wants, you know.
It wasn't me that was in
her.
the shower with you.
Well, you remembered it, so it won't
You
happen.
brought it up.
No, well,
I forgot all about it.
Saturday night till Simon's rang. Anyway.
Yes, a bit of latent something going on there with you, was there, Big Denis?
Nah. Anyway, what's your question?
Huh.
Well, I wanted to find out about Origin. What you thought about Reece Walsh not getting a Guernsey?
Guernsey. That's good. We don't mind. I think Kalen Ponga probably deserved it. Reece Walsh has only just come back from injury.
But Ponga's only been back for a few weeks too.
Yeah, but a few weeks more than Walsh, and probably playing better football than Walsh. So I thought
I
Walsh.
thought maybe the hammer might have got in there.
He's in the centres, isn't he?
Yeah, he's playing in the centres.
Why do you think they call him the hammer? Has he got a big tool?
Yeah.
Ask Chappie, mate.
You have to. Yeah, maybe.
She might.
Oh, I wouldn't mind seeing that. So, yeah, but I just Reece Walsh. I know he's so much hype, and he just wasn't even given a chance. So
I think
he
he
plays.
he's prying into his nail polish as we speak.
He plays for the Warriors, chance.
There's rumours
Yes.
of his defensive or lack of defensive coordination versus Ponga.
Yeah, well, I think it was the right move. Yeah.
I would have had
that
him in
makes
there
sense.
over Man.
Yes, that I must admit. Yeah, I was. Well, to be honest, I was surprised Mam got a spot anyway. I know, I could be biased here too, but Kurt Mann probably deserves a spot over Ezra Mam.
Could be biased, he says. All he ever does is talk about bloody Kurt Mann or Fish or something.
What's the other ones? We won't say.
It's a long
Start him.
list.
Who's the best number 14? Kurt Mann.
Nah, no,
Spencer
Ezra.
Lenu.
Spencer. Yeah,
Spencer.
Don't go
Brody
there.
Jones.
Brody.
Greg
Leo
Marju.
Thompson.
Try Mooney.
Mars Newcastle.
Yeah, you want to go any more, or just keep throwing me under the bus?
Yes, you are the.
No, we can keep going.
Years ago, it was Clemmer, wasn't it? Didn't you have a thing for
Yes.
Clemmer?
Yeah, I remember. Remember every time I mentioned Clemmer, the little love hearts would come up on the screen. Yeah, that was a stitch up and a half, wasn't it?
No, you said that really proud then.
Yeah,
I think she kept saying it, so it would happen.
I think he put that in himself.
You want to
didn't he?
spit your question out, or what?
Nope.
Well, I did. I actually
Well, you
asked
did,
about what you thought
Yeah.
about Reece Walsh not getting a Guernsey.
What do you think about Reece Walsh?
Well, I think he's quite handsome and quite talented, but he's not my style. I do think Ponga is definitely a better option if he doesn't break down and do a Bradman best and just, destroy himself in warm-up. So, speaking of which, has that guy got paper mache hamstrings or something, or what?
Yeah, maybe he needs a.
this time, wasn't it?
No, it's his hammy.
Still.
Which
Oh,
boots.
calf, whatever. Anywhere below his midriff, below his waist,
Yeah,
he's
no, it's another
lacking.
hamstring.
Maybe you should send Chris down there, because I've heard Chris rubs up a few calves. So.
Apparently he gives good rubs.
I
Marty.
think about goats, didn't you?
Oh yeah, sorry. Goats, calves, similar.
Yes, old Vassallo had a farm.
You can't say.
EI blow, yes. So do you think it's going to be a close game?
I think New South Wales will be too strong in the forwards. I think personally, I think that's what the way they've gone to is going for a bit of aggression. But yeah, time will tell.
I have to say, sorry, Maxi Plath.
Yep.
A smoky, like he's a really good player, but they're playing him at hooker for the Dolphins, and he's picked up a lock spot. Paddy
Because he
Carrigan's on
was
the bench.
playing lock. He played
Yeah, I
lock.
know, last year.
Yeah, last year. But I think it's a good little tactic by him because he's got a big heart on him.
Yeah, rough little nugget, didn't
Yeah, he's a really good player.
But so,
We all know that Queensland really need Corey Horsberger though that he'd be their secret weapon.
he? Is he your favourite?
I love Corey Horsberger.
He's not a,
So
Yeah,
is he your Smithers Kurt Man?
Kind of. I like the blood nut. I like the ginger.
Kurt Mann's on the out. There's others up on the top now.
he shows his
Man,
emotions, big Corey.
Ginger hair's bad enough as it is. Imagine like a big red Brillo pad downstairs.
Oh, we know someone like that, and he is a ginger cat too.
But no, I love the Horsberger.
What about our ginger cat? Are you fond of him?
I'm always fond of him. Where's he been hiding?
I don't know. Well, we did say at work the other day about getting a call up, and he was a little bit shy, but all the boys were getting into him. So maybe give him a shout out.
Maybe give him a shout out, yes, or we could always meet up. But we'll always have Tomago boat ramp, won't we? So
Oh, yeah, this is true. I'll ask him about that. Anyway, thanks for your question and statement, whatever you
wonderful
want
to
to
speak to you again. Much love. Mwah.
Appreciate the invite on
Yeah.
the show again.
Cheers. Thanks for having us, and do
Until
call
next
again.
week.
Yeah.
Go Horsberger. Ta-ta.
Actually,
Yes, go on.
make sure you're available for a call in 2 weeks' time.
Oh,
We have
Why 2 weeks time? I'm intrigued.
we have a guest on that would probably love to speak to you. And actually,
Is a hopper waiting?
no.
I'd like to talk to him about some fingers and stuff, but anyway.
Yeah, anyway, there's another guy, but also you're famous.
I'm famous. Well,
Yeah.
of course I'm famous. I'm famous and fabulous.
Yeah, well, in the UK.
In the UC, am I? Well,
Yeah, you got people over there that wrote into the show the other day asking about you from the UK.
oh, Did you call me you? Did you say you gay or UK?
Yeah, a bit of both. Anyway, talk to you. Make sure you're available in 2 weeks and you can have a chat.
Oh,
I got a special
I'm always
guest.
available for you, Big Denis. You know that.
Yeah, no worries. Cheers.
Anytime, any place, I'm prone. I'm good to go.
Yeah, no, cutting out there, mate. Sorry.
Ta-ta.
Take care.
Bye.
See you, mate.
Bye.
All right, guys, that was Talking Schmidt, and we're going to take a short break and be back shortly.
Someone called my
Anyway, welcome back, and I'm not sure what that was, but it's time for What Caught My Eye. What Caught My Eye, brought to you by Maitland Bathroom Renovations. And I'm not even going to say it.
It'd be a change.
Yeah, I know. Margie.
My first one, the man himself doing the man thing again. Katie Walker doing his Katie Walker thing on the back end of a loss. A couple of minutes to go in the game. Nothing unusual. Just loses it. Happens all the time with him.
Yeah, but if there was the no punch rule going out the window, would he be doing all this?
Yeah, unfortunately, I like Katie Walker as a player. He's a good player when he's on his game. He's on his game.
Silliness.
But he does stupid things.
He gets rattled. When he gets rattled, he gets angry.
He goes to
and
pieces.
loses it.
I was talking to a mate when this happened, and I said, there was a couple of minutes ago, I said, Cody's about to do something dumb, but you could just sense it, and then that happened.
That's
Like,
He
that's how
doesn't
you.
like losing, and he only does it to young bloke.
Yeah, but that's
Won't do it to somebody that's sort
Go
of.
burr back at him.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, well,
Somebody-
even when it happened at the Knights, he went for Phoenix.
Yeah, he didn't go.
He didn't go for Trey.
That's what I'm saying. Oh no, young bloody Talis Duncan went for him. I was like, what did he do?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah,
That's why Trey's going, what are you doing, mate?
It's probably
Yeah.
probably been 3 or 4 times this season that he's done it.
Oh, absolutely.
only when they're
Yeah.
losing.
Yeah.
Only when they lose,
Yep.
and as I said, he will only chase a younger player just
Yeah.
to prove that dominant of being old
bit-
in the game.
Bit ridiculous.
but
It's
to be honest.
if
stupid,
then there was the no punch rule going out the window and there was 50s, you reckon it would happen?
But Latrell does the same thing. He,
Yeah,
he
no, I
goes
know.
to pieces.
Yeah.
when
He does, but
starts
Latrell
losing.
backs it up.
Yeah, but if
I
he
must
starts
admit.
losing, he goes to pieces. Same
Yeah.
as Cody.
That's you just got to target them two like that, and you got Souths.
Oh, you just niggle the shit out of him. Just get in his ear.
Yeah,
You
just-
shit.
yep.
I remember when you played knockout for Minden, mate. You were shit then. You're still shit now. Sorry about swearing.
It's gone very personal, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And the second one I've got this week is Lockie Galvin's pants being pulled down. If things can't get any worse for him this season, he's on
Still
his
early.
way. And of course, he probably should have scored this try, but
Yeah.
he just.
I think he thought momentum was going to take him.
I think so, but yeah, when your pants end up around your knees, your legs don't go properly, do they?
Yeah.
It would have taken him, but
He
he
should
dropped
have.
it.
Yeah,
He
he
just
should
muffed it.
He should have even lifted his arm. He would have
Yeah.
slid over.
If the ball doesn't touch the ground, he scores.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I think it was quite funny, actually.
Lloyd
so.
Christmas.
Oh,
Couldn't have
Lloydie.
happened Anyone better? Anyway, Kylie.
Mine is no big surprise here, but Connor Watson was spotted over in PNG. So he's the next one.
Yeah,
His
he's.
girlfriend. She got a monobrow.
Oh, Jesus.
Surprised.
I didn't notice that before.
Surely
Caterpillars.
it's a shadow, isn't it?
Yeah, there is a space in between, but they're pretty
Very,
big.
very minor. Very, very small.
They're very aggressive.
Yeah.
Sorry, Connor.
My second one was 26 minutes before kickoff on the weekend between the Broncos and the Warriors. Yeah. Yeah, it's written there. Jordan Ricky was on his phone, and that's frowned upon. 26 minutes.
Money back up to $50.
In saying that, he could have been just playing Candy Crush.
They're not allowed to have their
I
phones.
was just going to say they're not supposed to have any.
No, they're supposed to be locked
anything.
away 2 hours
for-
before the
yeah.
game, isn't
So
it?
did anything happen?
Probably not.
It might after this podcast.
I was just going to say, now the crazies on it, mate.
Ruby Dobbins.
No, Jordan. I like Jordan. Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
was that?
Yep.
All right, what caught my eye was Brian Tuttle
Again.
commenting on Ivan Cleary live at the press conference. It says, Paul Lindsay Smith, it says, get rid of Lindsay Smith, please.
Did you hear the press conference? Did you hear the players piss themselves laughing halfway through it? Ivan at one point commented, he goes, "Oh, hear the boys carrying on in there." So I'm assuming it was probably.
Yeah, actually, now you say it, yeah, I didn't hear him. Yeah, it would have been.
There you go.
Dead set, seriously. Like, I know we've said it before, we've said it again and that, but that's the type of play you want around your club too.
You need him.
Like I said, mate, you couldn't put a C next to him because you couldn't take him serious
Yeah.
if he come up to you asking you a question.
Like he'd have an argument with his wife and she'd
slap him from laughing.
Yeah,
She'd be like,
exactly.
can't take you seriously, mate.
But even when we've met him once at Penrith, there was the second time we met him, I think, was it? He goes, "Oh, you're not going to bash me, are you?"
Because you kept following him.
No.
Trying to get him from me.
But the way he was funny, having a joke about it. And, he's just, honestly, he's
Just a larrikin.
He's I think he's an absolute legend of a guy. And Penrith will be worse if they lost him. Anyway, my second one was Tanner Boyd with his leg snap. Oh, have a go at that. Oh.
You just see it let go.
Yeah, back there, snap, there she blows.
Oh.
Yeah, it's ugly, doesn't it?
Go snap.
Have they confirmed it? Season out?
Yeah.
Or?
Yep, he gone.
today.
Poor bugger, I hope he gets well soon, but, like, for that to happen, he didn't look like he was in that much pain, hey? Like,
Shock would have kicked in, mate.
yeah.
Yeah, he dropped pretty quick, though.
Oh, he did, but, man, if that was me, I'd be fucking in a lot more pain than that by the looks of it, but...
Mate, I watched one of my mates when I used to play soccer, and I swear to God, mate, I've never seen anybody break their leg live before.
Oh, yeah.
And he just literally, they went in for a tackle. He'd literally just kill her if you're listening, just snap. And he just lied there.
Yeah, same thing happened in soccer. It was when I was playing. It was pissing down rain. I'm in goals and I had a hat on. It was raining that much I couldn't see past the hat. Like it was just rain. And a bloke went in for a tackle, and he slid. He snapped his bone like that. Oh, I called the game off after that.
Yeah.
But old Ledwidge.
Oh, we didn't call the game off. We just rather
Take
than
him
to the
off.
side.
Drag him off to the
Off you
sideline.
get, mate.
That's what caught my eye, Mark.
You got Pete's.
Oh, sorry, and I forgot about our good mate Pete there. Pete sent us one in. Two. Storm versus Eels, scoreline at half time. Was,
The closest it's been for a while.
yeah.
Yeah, got away.
Only
though.
this far behind is half time.
Did get away in the second half.
Yeah, so that was all right. And the second one was Laurie Daly with Casey McLean.
Blake Brayley, Ethan Strange, Casey Maguire,
/ call it Maguire. If I was Casey Maguire, I would turn up. Maybe
He's
would
turned
you
up with
doing
a
that?
bag.
Casey Maguire, the first dual origin player.
I was just going to say, wasn't he a Queenslander?
Yeah, 14 years ago.
But I would have turned up. And he says, "What are you doing?" Oh, you
Want me to
named
play?
me. Yeah.
Monty Beetham's coming to punch him in the beak again.
They were from Pete. So Pete will be on a bit later.
Thanks,
But
Pete.
Good work, Pistol.
Mark,
Magic Round signifies the annual mascot race. They tried to hamper everyone by throwing the borders out. But as you can see there, the Titans streaked away.
Watch what Claus does to the rooster
where is he?
at the back.
Oh, there's a little bit of a trip.
Pushes him over.
Tackles him. Oh, bang. But do you notice something missing from there?
Yeah.
Newcastle's
There's the Knights.
We're not allowed a horse.
No, but we got those two other nuffies.
got rusty.
Yeah, I suppose the Tigers were there considering they weren't playing.
Yeah, well.
Tigers.
Tigers.
No, not
they're
Tigers.
Raiders.
Yeah.
There they there?
No, they're not there actually. No.
Oh, they're not there. So,
Maybe They
okay.
thought Knights weren't playing.
Yeah.
I don't think the Knights had one last year either.
Yeah, but why not?
Well, it's funny. Do you watch the Matty John show with Hindy and
Yeah, so that it's actually
Leon.
the producer.
Leon?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
but-
in the Bulldogs.
But what I'm,
Like a pelican.
but pretty
Did
pissed for
did well.
for the Knights not to represent.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, like,
Well, who's the football?
there's we've got two
Who's the
now.
chemist?
There's
Sponsors.
we've got two. We've got Novo
Yeah.
and that other
that.
funny looking thing.
Yeah.
Should send up Super Hubert.
Well, why didn't we have something? I think it's pretty piss poor that we didn't represent their club. Like if they go, oh no, I could have done it. All right, give us tickets. We'll go and do it. We'll dress up and do it.
Yeah, if you're going to pay for me to go to Brisbane, be on the piss for 3 days, I'll do it.
100%. Like our club should have been represented.
Oh, absolutely.
I think it's
I
pretty
agree.
poor. Was the eel there?
Yep.
Yeah. So there you go. There was only missing was
Were they running last?
only one was
Right.
Fourth.
only one missing was the Raiders,
Play.
which
They weren't there, so
they're not
I
there.
get that.
Yeah,
Season's not over yet.
but they still should have represented. I think.
It's not representative.
Yeah, they could have made got a nice mascot up there somewhere.
And-
but I
Was the Sharks there?
don't know.
Yes.
No. Huh. Anyway, I think it's piss poor by the Knights, to be honest. Especially when your team was playing. They could have ran out with the team as well. Yeah.
And the second one? That was a weird tangent.
Nope.
The second one, looking in the crowd, one, you've got the Warriors Joker, but Knights just won, and he's doing a shoey.
Wonder who's sure.
Probably
Oh,
his own.
probably his, but followed by the Joker, who attends a lot of the Warriors games.
Normally it's the Warriors supporter drinking out of a shoe.
Yeah, he haven't seen him for a while.
He's a character, the old Joker, isn't he?
Yeah.
Good value.
100%.
Quite passionate.
I tell you what, Warriors fans have got to be the best in the league, don't
100%. I want to
Did you see him walking down Caxton Street?
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's last year I went and they were the best supported.
That looked the same this year.
Yeah.
Good on him. Jay.
I remember this one now. This is Bellyache and Coops having an interview before a game, and it just shows the emotion from Craig and Cooper, just the time they spent together down there at Melbourne, and obviously their friendship that they still have. But
That's what makes the game so great, doesn't
Yeah.
it? It's not just the game, it's the friendships
Yeah.
made in the game.
as much as he took off and went 2 years to the Roosters.
It was a very respectful interview. Too.
Absolutely, yeah.
But, the amount of friendships that we've made through the game too, that's what makes it so great. Like, it's not just with people like fans, but a lot of the players we've become friends with too. And, yeah. Look,
No.
oh, so you got another one.
You know.
Oh, my bad. Apologies.
Old Adam I'm a Peanut O'Brien, Bulldogs attacking coach, having a bit of a cackle about after Newcastle getting beat by Canterbury. Who's laughing now?
Yeah.
Peanut.
Yeah.
And I did see another one there where he thought he was pretty tough and punched the glass.
Didn't even move.
Someone goes, oh, they need to call windscreens over.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm probably thinking that might have been after Lloyd Christmas dropped the ball. Perhaps, I don't know.
It's the best attack he's had all year.
Pretty much. So yeah.
You know how they were talking about who's going to be the first coach, Zach? Oh, I think you're looking at him. Anyway, look.
I just thought this one was interesting that didn't take Gus long to find a player to have a little meeting with up there.
Doesn't
Little breakfast.
I saw an article by Gus on this. He, I think he called him a joker or a muppet, the guy that took the footage. He said, I had 14 interviews with different players, coaches, their families, and everything while I was up there. It was a busy week. Like, why pick one and make a scene out of it?
Because it was probably the time he walked past.
Why would you believe anything that Gould says?
That's right.
There would be every general manager would have had a meeting with someone or a couple of people up there.
That was probably the time the old mate walked past and he's going, oh, shit. Oh, I better hang around in case he has another 12. Oh, come on. No.
Everyone likes me.
And the second one I've got is this poor touch judge. Just trying to do his job and probably took it too literally when they said watch the ball.
Oh.
He took his eye off it, didn't he?
Yeah, and it rocks him. Quite bad.
That's
But he's gone.
I'm thinking more that he just probably wants his young friend
Sympathy.
Yeah.
It was all intentional.
Yeah, come
Maybe
on,
he's
mate.
embarrassed.
Put your sunnies on and
Yeah, you'd
pay more
probably
attention.
would be more embarrassment than anything, wouldn't it? Really.
Absolutely.
We were at the game once, and it happened to someone we know in the crowd. It's pretty funny. Keep hoping it happens
not.
again, but
That's mean.
g'day, Dylan. Anyway,
She got hit in the head by balls.
Chris wishes.
anyway.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that was what caught my eye. Thanks to Maitland bathroom renovations, and time for stuff you may have missed. Yeah.
No.
Brought to you by Empire Guard. Sorry, I had another one there. Stuff you may have missed. A nothing fight in the stands between a Warriors supporter and a Broncos supporter. Yeah. Like, come on.
Stupidity at its best, mate.
I tell you what, though, neither of them would crack a sayo.
No. That's the
So,
Billy Moore. What's his name? The Dragons. The old
Yeah.
David Barnhill.
David Barnhill.
That's that fight, mate.
Yeah. We couldn't knock the froth off a cappuccino.
Yeah.
Anyway.
5,000 punches thrown, not a single one connect.
And the next one was some costumes at Magic Round.
That's awesome.
Have a go at those.
Are they good?
That is gold.
Whoever
I'd hate
thought-
to be sitting behind him.
You know what's even better? Look at old mate. He's got 2 cans of VB and a dart hanging out of his mouth.
The other bloke walking around with a beer bong, they've had a good one.
Yeah. And then some shirtless standing behind with a Rooster shirt on. Go figure.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, no, that's funny.
Anyway, that was stuff you may have missed for this week. So, you got any out there? Send them in. Yeah, player of the round. Player of the round brought to you by Kogan Haulage Contractors.
Player.
Marchie.
I'm going to start with Jason Saab. 3 tries, 5 line breaks, 5 tackle breaks. Only got involved in 6 tackles, 4 completed tackles, 17 runs for 253 metres. He had 1 hit up. He actually had 2 kicks for 58 metres, 1 kick return and 4 errors, but I thought he had a pretty good game.
100%. 100%. Yeah, no, some good players out there this week. You've got to pick many.
I was going left of field here and I went Clayton Falala. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. 1 try, 2 try assists, 1 line break, 4 line break assists, 3 tackle breaks, 75 post contact metres, and 22 runs with 265 metres gained.
Gregory Marju. What can I say? Oh, well, come on. He's had a stellar year.
True.
Like, this time last year, everyone had the pitchforks out on him. And we're calling for his blood.
Not
Now,
everyone.
well, a lot of people. Of
You
course.
didn't.
No, I didn't. No. But you know what I mean? And now how it's turned around and now everyone's, all over him like a Chris on a goat. Yeah, so, good on him. And not just him. There's a lot in the side too that's all changed around. But I just know the bullshit that was being said about him. So, good on him. 1 try, 15 runs with 272 metres gained. That was the big part that got my attention was the metres. 56 post-contact metres and 4 tackle breaks. Man, I had a special mention. Smita special mention. I couldn't go past this. Just the influence that this bloke has on a game and just your little things that you need, not flamboyant or whatever, but his leadership too. James Fisher-Harris.
Look, Penrith
You're
paid
talking about them little hearts fluttering up the screen. I think we need to see that.
Penrith paid $1.04 for the win. This was at shorter odds that he was going to pick these.
No, but am I right, mate? Did you watch him play? And another one was Aaron Clark. I couldn't, but I
We
couldn't
didn't
put
watch
him
him
in.
as close as you did.
No, that was close. 21 runs with 156 metres gained, 51 post-contact metres, 1 tackle break, 16 hit-ups. Like, just his leadership and he's just paving that way for the backs to do their job.
I thought Aaron Clark, mate.
Yeah.
This year he is just.
Oh, 100%.
I would pick him anytime.
We haven't got to you yet.
Oh no, I'm just no, it's not even him either. Don't worry, I'm just
Moving on.
I'm agreeing. Sorry.
Mark.
Aaron Clark. as much as you had a run in with him last year, but one try, 4 tackle breaks, line break, 27 tackles, and 198 metres on 20 runs.
No, we've put that aside, me and Aaron. We're mates again. And
Well, you have, whether he has.
He's a completely
He's
different
like
player now, Mr. Valores, isn't he? Like,
Oh, absolutely.
I rate him. I always have. And if I was picking a side, he'd be in my side for sure.
I know a lot of players do struggle at the Titans, but he was probably struggling there, and now
Margie struggled up Titan, come to Newcastle, killing it. But then you get other players too that go to Titans and continue playing good. The one we swapped for, what's his name?
Chrissy Randall.
Chris Randall.
He's going right. He's not going that good.
No, but he's typical. He does his job every week.
Oh yeah,
And tackles like he tackles everything but
Well,
the
he's gone
referee.
from being a hooker, and then he started playing lock up there. Now he's on the right edge, I think, back row.
It's his tackles that get me. His tackle rates through the roof all the time. Like he tackles everything but the referee. Anyway, look.
I've got.
You forgot Jay.
That's okay.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, it wasn't subtle either.
Oh no, I was going to say the best of last.
Well, that's what you get for shutting down his Chris Randall chat.
Yeah. I do apologise, Mark, about Aaron Clark. Just thought I'd throw it up there with him. No, mine is Cameron Munster. He's for some reason
Luke.
of origin round the corner, and he seems they win a game, and he's just pops it. So
Didn't put a foot wrong, did he?
no, he was he's been playing really good
Credit
the
where
last
credit's
few
due.
weeks. Like I don't think I'd just taken the piss out of him because he's Queenslander, but I just honestly think he's just been one of the better players in losing sides for 5 or 6 weeks.
Do you think his form's turned around now that Sean Blaw's back? He's got that bit of a familiarity with his back rower.
Yes and no. Like he always had that thing where he would just run and do everything he possibly could for the team, but obviously having Blaw to his left just makes everything so much easier for him. But anyway, back to what I have to actually talk about. Jesus.
Oh, we're getting there.
1 try, 1 line break, 2 try assists, 4 tackle breaks, 2 line break assists, 14 runs, 119 run metres, 42 kick metres, so on. 2 errors, but I just thought now they've won sort of back-to-back games. You just sort of notice a bit more with him now, the way that he's...
And you watch him come out on Wednesday, probably have a man of the match performance.
Possibility, but...
He's that type of player.
He was everywhere, wasn't he?
Oh,
I've been everywhere.
and honestly, I'm not a fan of watching Melbourne at all, but just, when they're
He
good
doesn't
to
mean
watch.
that. Dan from UK, he doesn't mean that at all. He's a Storm fan.
I don't care.
Jeez, and I actually like that bloke.
Yeah.
Is his name Dan? Well, I didn't know what he actually said
Yeah,
to start
Dan.
with. I don't know if he said Dan or Dan. I don't know.
He's too busy
Sorry,
focused on Simon, I think.
Reminiscing about his weekend away.
Exactly.
Yeah,
He's
my
at
bad.
home with my family, mate.
Oh, I don't know,
Playing shenanigans with Simon.
Those rumours get around.
Oh, I know, right?
Look.
Anyway, I've got Hamole.
Yeah.
Olakuatu. 1 try assist, 21 runs, 262 metres, 85 in post contact, 8 tackle breaks, 3 line breaks, 2 offloads, 20 tackles, none missed.
I hope he brings that mongrel on Wednesday night. That's what I want to say.
I dare say that's why he's in the side.
Yeah, I want to say.
His eyes are going to light up if he gets Sam Walker marking him. That's going to be scary.
Yep.
Anyway, that was Player of the Round. Player of the Round brought to you by Kogan Haulage Contractors, and we're going to take a short break and come back with some humour. Welcome back. Time for some first bit of humour for the night.
Chris makes my jokes look funny. Thanks, Chris.
Apparently he's a stand-up comedian. Stands up and we all laugh. Anyway, moving on.
Jay was leaving his apartment building and runs into his female neighbour, Chris, on the elevator. Good morning, what are you up to today? Jay asks. Chris replies, I'm going down to give blood. How much do you get paid for giving blood? Jay asks. About $20 a pint, she says. Jay says, I'm going up to donate sperm, and the sperm bank pay $100 a tablespoon. Chris is left with a questioning expression on her face as Jay leaves the elevator. The next day, they meet in the elevator again. Jay asks, so where are you off today? Mank, Chris says with her mouth full.
And then he farted.
Oh, you're sick.
I really like that one. Especially with Chris being involved in it.
Yeah, true. Mate, have you been there, that kind of thing before, have you? Or? Liar.
A married couple, Chris and Delwyn, were on holiday in Egypt. They were touring around the marketplace looking at the goods and such, when they passed a small sandal shop. From inside they heard a gentleman named Pete. You foreigners, come into my humble shop. So Chris and Delwyn walk in and Pete, the shopkeeper, says to them, I have some special sandals I think you would be interested in. They have special power. They make you wild at sex like a great desert camel. Well, Delwyn was really interested in buying the sandals after what Pete claimed, but Chris felt he didn't really need them, being the sex god he was, or so he thought he was. Chris asked Pete, how could sandals improve my abilities? Pete replied, just try them on. The sandals will prove it to you. Well, Chris, after much badgering from his wife, finally conceded to try them on. As soon as he slipped them onto his feet, he got this wild look in his eyes, something Delwyn hadn't seen in many years. Raw sexual power. In a blink of an eye, Chris grabbed Pete, bent him violently over a table, yanked down his pants as well as his own, and grabbed firm hold of his thighs. Pete began screaming, you have them on the wrong feet!
You know what? Do you know the sad part? I reckon Chris probably would have put him on the wrong foot.
Sorry, Pete.
Oh, that was awesome.
Oh, poor Pete.
That's a good one.
I tell you what, Marchie, I think you're off the hook.
Yeah,
I thought I'd give Margie a break.
Well,
That was awesome.
slowly get there.
That was really good. That was one of the better ones.
poor Pete. Chris sent him 2 memes. One last week, one this week. Should we put them up? Maybe should. No.
We should. They should pop up.
Should pop up. Well, the first one was a picture of a rooster and it said, rub my cock for good luck. And the second one was a sausage on a barbecue, wasn't it?
Apparently, yes, it was.
Apparently.
You're looking a bit puzzled there, Marchie.
No, I got the same message.
So he's not barbecuing alone.
You're coming for a barbecue.
Oh.
I thought it was a bit
That's not
weird because
you
it come through. It was like
talking
8 o'clock or something that come through, and I'm like, what the freak's he doing?
Yeah. That's why you were the only one invited to his barbecue.
Oh, I was a bit worried. I'm glad it wasn't just me.
I didn't get an invite, so I'm all right now. I know what it's about.
Hey, Chris, if you got any more, you know who to send to now, don't you? The next cab off the rank.
Pete.
Anyway, is that it?
That was funny.
Oh, they were good. That's a pearl. I like
Yeah,
it.
100%.
Anyway, thanks, Sarah. Who's your pick for the week? Well, we got a show before next Wednesday, but yeah. All right.
Who's a
Go
Pete?
for the Maroons.
Yeah.
Well, you never know. She could be going for the Blues, but I think,
Probably hasn't got the other jersey.
Hedging both ways.
I couldn't wear a Queensland jersey,
Chris does.
Oh.
covering all bases.
On that note, thanks very much. Appreciate it, everything you do, and we'll catch you next week. Go the Panthers.
Yeah, against the bye.
Oh, well, we got to win.
See you in a fortnight.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
They nearly beat
Have
Saints.
fun at Origin.
The bye.
Well, true. Anyway, we'll take a short break. Be back shortly. All right, guys, welcome back. The week that was brought to you by Proline. But before we do that, welcome, Pete.
Thanks for having me again.
Pleasure. You're part of the furniture now.
Yeah, haven't seen that way.
Well, next year we're going to, we just run out
Next
of
to
the
be
room.
mate over here. How you going, buddy?
Good, mate.
Haven't seen you for a week.
It's been a week, yes.
Yeah, going all right?
Yeah, mate, going well.
Oh, that's good.
How about yourself?
Yeah, no, fabulous. Thank you.
Sorry about that tangent, fellas.
No, I was just listening to the rain.
You guys done? What?
Do you
Right,
want
we're right now.
having our own chat.
Well,
in the room,
look,
or-
give me 2 minutes with Marty, mate. We give him 20 minutes with Marzu.
True.
Speaking of
And
sounds a
who
bit
else?
personal, mate.
Oh,
you guys
fish.
just want.
You didn't want to speak about Spence tonight, mate.
Quick
No,
chat.
I didn't actually.
You didn't.
He'll be back. Anyway, week that was. Brought to you by Primo.
So we started off Magic Round. Sharks 38, Bulldogs 16. Probably not a surprise.
No.
Um,
As we've said for the last couple of weeks, the wheels have fallen off well and truly.
the dogs are, pardon the pun, but dog shit.
Dog shit.
Aren't
Yeah.
they?
And they're getting worse. Yeah,
Something's got to change, mate.
Yeah, I know.
I know. But when's that week going to be?
Look,
Well,
we've all been there. We were saying that all last year. Something
Like you can
changed,
see how
something
bad it's
changed.
going when Galvin. What happened to him? You know what I mean? Like it can't get much worse. It's
Nah.
it's just everything's spiralling for them at the moment, unfortunately.
Next one.
One of the closest, well, it was supposed to be one of the closest games, but Bunnies 10, Dolphins 32. A little bit of a upset potential.
Yeah, that one was, to be honest.
Yeah.
But when I was watching the game, I was thinking to myself, I think everyone just went, right, well, the Rabbits have won a couple in a row. After getting beat by Newcastle, they bounced back last week, and the Dolphins.
A bit under the radar, aren't they? Just
But, mate, when the
sail it,
Dolphins,
bro.
when they peak in the first half, mate,
I was just about to
you
say,
can't beat them
they
in the second half.
sort of, am I the only one seeing them as turning into contenders?
Well, they're not going to be affected by Origin by the looks of it.
No.
Apart from Hammer.
Only Hammer, yeah.
Yeah, but they bring
And Max
Trey
Platt.
Fuller in to replace him. Like,
Yeah,
not losing much there.
Nicaragua's gone again with his
And
hamstring.
you got Max Plaff.
Max
Oh,
Platt,
Platt, yeah. And Cobbo, but I mean,
But you got Marshall Kidd come back for the 9, so you can fill.
I
Bundy
just
through the middle.
see them sneak. They're sneaking around. I just see
even
them.
their losses have been very close.
So are their wins. A lot of their wins have been very close too, but they're doing what they need to be doing. I just feel they're building.
That's it.
Could be.
Yep, the next one saw the decline of the Tigers and the rise of Seagulls. Seagulls 46, Tigers 18. It's a bit of a slide on the ladder.
You talk about genuine contenders.
The Yappy
They're starting
Carousel
to come into the conversation.
and the
Oh,
Yappy Carousel effect still having an effect on him.
Yeah, but is he 30 points?
No, but ever since he was
Yeah,
suspended,
I agree.
they've just gone
Yeah,
downhill.
no, I agree.
And then you get the Manly with Kieran Forum's just taking them higher and higher.
Well,
Foreign effect.
do they sign him now?
100%. If they don't, they got rocks
I
on
thought
there.
about it last night on the agenda, and they're saying 3 or 5 years. What do you reckon he would do? And they reckon 3.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't go 5.
I'll give him 3 with the possibility
Options.
of
With the
option
extension,
with
yeah,
that.
yeah.
But I think if he's shown this much already, well,
Imagine
that's-
what he
it
can do
hasn't
with
stopped.
an off-season,
It's
Okay.
with a pre-season,
Yeah.
off-season.
And when he can actually bring in the players that he wants.
yes. And let him bring in the staff he wants as well. If you've got the head coaching job, let you have the staff you want to build around you. So that way, if anything goes wrong,
It's your fault.
it's your fault.
There might be a new attacking coach you could have soon.
Adam O'Brien. And I'd say
Yeah, well, you know where that ends.
Club killer.
you'd probably rather go Seabolt before him, wouldn't you?
It's weird to say that. It's probably that's the name he's going to end up getting, the club killer.
Club killer. First year.
Yeah,
Roosters 12, Cowboys 18, which is a
pretty
bit of an
close
upset.
Yeah.
Roosters played ordinary. They're up and down. When they have bad games,
They're
you
bad.
notice it. And it's really bad.
Tedesco even said that in the press conference how bad he played. He's in State of Origin next week.
Yeah, but he's been around long enough to
Oh,
know, mate.
he
can put
has.
his neck out on the line and
Yeah.
take one for the team if he has to.
Yeah,
just
of
to take
course,
that
of
limelight
course.
away from him for a little bit. But
You know,
I think a couple of times last year we spoke about the Tedesco effect on the Roosters. If he plays well, the Roosters play well. If he's not on, they're not on.
yeah, it's a big burden.
Yeah. That and he probably generally his wingers. You could probably include in that.
well, you take Mark out of the spot.
You lose Tupou in the first.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I still think a little bit off, on the origin here. I still think it should have been Edwards. I don't rate Tedesco's defence. Attacking wise, I think Tedesco's great, but I just don't think he's the best defensive fullback, to be honest.
I think Penrith's system probably hurts Edwards a little bit, only for the fact that Edwards only plays on the right-hand edge. He doesn't swing both sides, whereas Teddy does.
He just runs around like an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's everywhere.
But so did Ponga, so does Walsh, so did
Yeah,
those.
yeah, exactly.
I
Laurie
just
Daly said that. He said that Tedesco is in due to the style of game they want to play.
I think doing what a support fullback is supposed to do.
Correct.
He pops up where he needs to be.
Yeah.
true.
You know,
You're doing his job.
Hey, time will tell if they made the right decision or not.
And
That's now in their
that's
hands.
the issue. If New South Wales lose, it's going to be, you picked the wrong fullback. Like, it was
You're
a
never gonna win.
lose. Yeah, there wasn't much to gain.
Nah, you're never going to win in that position. You've got to pick a team and people have got to not agree with it.
Yeah, there's always going to be someone that doesn't agree. So that's football, isn't it?
Biggest upset, Storm 34, Eels 8.
no, that was terrible.
That surprised me. I thought Adam at half time.
Well, it was closer than their last encounter, so...
No,
I'll tell you what,
That's
Parramatta didn't play that bad, to be honest.
Parramatta haven't played
They didn't
badly
play
in a
that
lot
bad.
of games.
I think they showed a bit more grit, determination in this game. There's a couple of things went against them, and then it sort of affects them a little bit.
I'm actually really surprised of Moses' selection in the New South Wales side, to be honest with you. I don't think he's
Who else
formed
would you
this
put in?
season. His form's not there.
I
There
agree.
is something missing with his game this season.
Who do you put in?
I think he's there for his
Strange.
kicking game, to be honest.
But even his kicking game's off.
Yeah, but he still
Maybe
kicks
he
the
might.
corners.
He's picked even.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what I mean? Like, I think that's...
Well, you're right. Isn't it supposed to be picked on form?
Yeah,
that's what we
supposed
say
to.
every week, isn't it?
But if it was picked on form, Milky Jenkins would also be
Yeah.
on a wing spot. I know people go, he hasn't been there before. He was Kohler.
No.
And, I mean, he's in some great
Kohler's
form
in
too.
some pretty
Yeah,
good form.
100%.
He might not have the tries that Jenkins has, but,
But if you're leading the day, leading try scorers by a fair bit, that tells you that you're probably the form.
5, 10
it's not
years
picked
ago,
on.
Mate, that's what it was.
It's not picked on form.
You're out in front on scoring tries on the wing, matey, by 4 or 5. You literally a shoe in to get a wing spot.
Because if it's picked on form, realistically, Hudson Young don't get a start.
No. I mean, you go back,
So
going back to
doesn't.
Moses, you have a look, how many times have you seen Mitchell Moses miss nearly every kick from the sideline? This season particularly.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying, his form's not where I thought he would be. And for him to get selected, he's been selected on past form. And I'm not knocking the bloke because he does a lot for that side, but
I think that's the problem.
Confidence.
I think that is part of the problem. And I think he's also delegating that out a little bit this season with a couple of these younger blokes because there are a couple of younger blokes coming through that are going to be
Yeah.
pretty good players.
Yeah.
They've got to
Yeah.
nurture them through properly, but unfortunately it's the same old story for the last 40 years. We're rebuilding again, you know.
It's an every year thing, isn't it?
It's an every year thing with Parramatta. They seem to get the stock up there and then lose them.
Fairly pain, Marchie. Speaking of which, Knights 36, Titans 12.
Yeah.
Good game. I enjoyed it.
It was a really close first half, and the Knights just bolted in the second.
It was, mate. I honestly, I thought to myself, like, this could swing both ways.
Bit like Chris.
The
I
Titans
was going
get
at
a,
yourself. I thought.
yeah. Honestly thought that if the Titans got a try on Newcastle,
The Titans have got the
just before half time or just after half, I don't think that Newcastle wins that game.
The Titans have got the potential to upset a few teams at the back end of the season.
On paper.
100%, yeah. They've just got to... There's like a missing piece. Like Cronulla, I say, there's something just not right there. Once they figure that out, wins will start to come and confidence will happen, and they've got a decent side on paper.
So we spoke about you've got a lot of teams that are 60-minute teams. They're the 40-minute team. The 40 on 40
Well, I'll tell you
off.
what, the Knights are not far behind.
Yeah, I was just going to say that used to be Newcastle. Now they're stepping up.
They're
Well,
starting to get
45.
into that. They're getting into that 60-minute team.
Yeah.
Where they do enough.
Paul Marju was stuffed after that 80-metre run.
Well, that intercept changed the momentum of the game.
It did, didn't it?
Just
As
Because
you
if he
said,
doesn't
Jay,
take that, they score, mate. That complexion
True.
of the game.
Very true.
Newcastle dropped
like,
the ball,
as you
I
said,
reckon.
Newcastle's defence won it in the first half. If they had got in and got a try, might have been a different ball game. But they defended well
Oh,
for a
that's
20-minute
something
period
like
there,
that,
and
didn't
yeah, they defended well.
Yeah.
But it could have went they could have couple of tries there easily.
Yep.
They get them. That's a different ball game altogether. So the
Titans
defence
are a
won
very-
that there.
Titans are a very inexperienced team too. When you look at them, like they've got a lot of young guys there.
Oh, it will come.
It'll click eventually.
It will come. And I think the coach now is probably the right man to take him there. It's just not going to happen overnight.
I want to
They
say
need-
well. I've got a soft spot for the Gold Coast.
They need someone to help Tino up
I
front.
tell you what, I did enjoy, Bart, was the return of the Chargers jersey.
Oh, how good were they? That
Oh,
was cool.
They were meant. I wish they, honestly, the Titans stayed the Chargers.
Yeah,
and-
rebrand them back.
Yeah.
I think they had a
100%.
Chargers original coach or something there as well in the sand. They showed him. What
Oh,
they
righto.
were. Yeah, they had
Was-
one of the original
it?
coaches. I don't know. I thought it was Wally Lewis to start.
Peter Mulholland?
Mulholland.
Wasn't he?
I don't think that's who it was, but yeah, they had
He's
one of the
passed
coaches.
on now, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he has.
Yeah.
Hope
But
he
wasn't.
in the stand there.
No. Wasn't
No,
he
he was-
one of the coaches, but?
He could have been.
Or was he the Western Reds?
Mulholland, he did
I
go
thought he
to
was
the
Penrith.
Peter
Sure, it
Mulholland.
was the Reds he went to actually.
Yeah,
Mulholland.
He
Reds.
was the coach
Western
of Penrith
Reds.
for a bit, wasn't
He could have been. But he,
Oh, he
yeah,
was
it was the
at
Reds. I remember the
Some
Reds too.
Yeah, it was.
But I mean, you have a look at some of these old teams that we've lost over the years, like the Crushers.
I hope the Titans tap into all of them over the next couple of years. Like not just go the Chargers, but maybe next year go the Seagulls.
Yeah,
and
even the Crushers.
Gladiators.
Oh, the Crushers were good.
Yeah, they've had a
that
few
little
cracks at
period
them.
they had.
They've had a few teams to the Gold Coast.
But you could almost ask the Cowboys to do that with the South
Well,
Queensland
true.
Crushers,
Yeah.
just to bring back that, just for a game.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
Retro round.
Retro,
Yeah.
yeah, 100%, 100%.
it doesn't. They don't have to be the South Queensland Crushers or whatever they'll call
Just
them.
wear that
But
strip.
just wear that strip.
Even the old Knights, back to the Henny Penny or the BP days. Like, yeah, every club should have to do it.
What do you reckon the Knights bring back for 1 year? The Mariners, just for 1 week.
Yeah,
Absolutely
well,
not.
oh, it's difficult. You know what? I would like to see the Knights come back as a jersey for, the old boys round or whatever, or the
That's
retro
every
round.
for the Knights, isn't it?
Retro round they do is the old Wild Sevens jersey. Remember the Wild Sevens jersey?
Were they different?
Oh, I love them.
Weren't they different, mate?
You
And bring
remember?
back the big size too, the big oversized.
Well, down to the. Yeah. But they were good jerseys, the
Yeah.
Wild Sevens.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Showing your age there.
Yeah, don't you remember the Wild Sevens one?
I
Ashley
remember them, but I don't remember any.
Ashley
Ashley Gordon,
Gordon,
mate. Kick
yep.
from the sideline.
Yeah. Mark
On the
Glanville
corner.
scored in the
Yeah.
corner, and then
It's only
Ash
Newcastle.
Gordon.
Ash Gordon kicked the goal
That's
to win
the
the
Flash.
game.
It's only Newcastle.
A couple of years later, it became
Might have been back
a
when March he was running around blowing his whistle on the field, mate.
That was a few years back, mate.
Exactly.
That was a lot of years back.
Anyway, moving on.
Warriors 42, Broncos 12.
Oh, yes. How
Broncos
good,
got
No
beaten
point
at
talking about it.
away game.
how good was it? I love that game. This is probably, other than the Knights, I love watching. This is my favourite game. The passion the Warriors have is second to none. Them fans, like you could hear them everywhere.
Oh,
I just love the fans, mate.
Yeah.
I think they're
But you know what?
as good
Did you
as
see?
Newcastle, if not better.
Did you see
I'd have to agree with that.
the players after the game?
Yeah.
Straight up to the fan base, interacting with more photos, big photo out the front, and that's what all teams should do that to their fans, because without fans, there's no game.
That's what I was talking
we pay their wages.
The
100%.
Warriors are probably the best club from head office right down to the fans. Like
Yeah.
if you look at their social
Yeah,
media
yeah.
team is second to none. Like their post on social media is
Look at the CEO.
well above anything
Yeah,
else.
like you
I was
mentioned
about
before,
to say that.
Caxton Street, watching that and listening to it was insane.
Yeah.
I'd love to
They
see.
took over the whole street and it was just nuts.
Well, I seen a
Singing
thing
and-
there the
oh,
day
it was
before, and
brilliant.
they were calling them out. They're going like, any Warriors fans, like we're doing this again, taking over Cactus Street, we're walking from here to the stadium.
Yeah, it was brilliant.
I want to
It
go
was
over
so
there.
good.
I want to go to Mount Smart, wherever they play, and I'll proudly wear a Knights jersey so they know I'm not, and just interact with the fans. You know what I mean? And get that, because apparently they reckon that they're the most welcoming fans to opposition.
Well, Fox
fans.
was saying that there was 8,500
Well, yeah.
Kiwis come over.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
So that's
What?
that's a fifth of the stadium capacity.
Yeah, it's funny you say it. Like I was watching the A-League Grand Final, the finals, and Newcastle didn't make it.
Yeah,
And they said, "Oh, look, the Sydney fans have come up the highway. They've bought 5 buses." I'm thinking, that's like 400 people. You know what I mean? And you're talking
that.
8,500 have come from.
and it's a bit different.
I don't know what you're
A bit
doing.
different. 8-hour bus ride to a
flying over.
flying. You know, like
right.
come on, give them credit. You know what?
Yeah.
We should have a new segment where I don't know, where we take a hat off to someone each week or whatever, and that's to them. They deserve.
Last year at Magic Round, I sat next to some Kiwis, and they were supporting us through our game, and then we were supporting them. But they just go crazy. It's so good, such a good atmosphere to be around.
That is one of my bucket lists, is to get over there and watch a game
might
over
be a
there.
bit different when you're the away team.
No, apparently not. Well, that's what I mean. Over
Fine,
there,
you go in first.
Yeah,
and if it's no good, well,
Yeah, I'll
we
go.
won't come.
Put it this
Yeah,
way:
okay.
you're average size for a Kiwi.
yeah, that's all right. But honestly, when we went on
we got
the
friends over there, Scotty, Sarah, shout
Yeah.
out.
They're little for a
How's he
Kiwi.
going? Yeah, no, he is.
fish,
Office.
we'll call it fish.
Yeah,
No, but
fish,
apparently, they reckon that they're the nicest. Like, they don't carry around like tools or nothing. And when we went over on the boat and met a few of them, nicest people. Nicest people. I mean, a few people could take a good hard look at the people in New Zealand, and
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway,
And just because you didn't want to dress up, Panthers 28, Dragons 6.
Well, they just got there.
but I tell you
Just
what,
got there.
Should
up
have been
until
80.
the 50th minute, they were still giving him a good
Yeah, they were
hard break.
fighting.
I was actually watching it just coming into half time, and I'm thinking, maybe he's in a dress. Like it did cross my
was
mind in that
too.
first half.
I was too. I'm thinking, this is not going how I thought it would go.
Yeah, yeah.
He might have been
Was it-
anyway.
I had inside information that
Probably was.
Ivan was going to drop that bombshell, see?
Yeah, right.
And I thought with that, and, a few things I thought could rattle the...
Yeah.
It was
no,
first.
he-
It
no,
was
he-
first plays last. and
Nearly
It,
worked.
it didn't
No,
go
he-
close.
I think if the
So,
Dragons had some
George
form
Lilly gonna
of
win a game
attacking
this year?
ability, it might have been a bit
No,
closer.
maybe.
Can't score.
So,
Can't score.
so 7 out of the 8 games were 22 points or greater. The margin.
It wasn't a great Magic round as far as like matchups.
There was only one that was under 22 points.
That'd be interesting to go back through the whole season, though, and check the whole season, to be
Yeah.
honest with you, because I don't think there'd be many games any different to that anyhow.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I mean? Like most of these margins, there's
Oh,
But
what was
there's
the
not a lot
two-
that would have
was it
been
2
within
weeks
10
ago?
points.
3 or 4 games. Like,
People like a
70 odd
close game, or
points
they say they like a close game.
I
They
don't-
like seeing their team win. They like seeing a good game of footy. But I don't think there's anybody out there, if their team's up by 26, 30 points,
Yep.
is going to, their heart's not in their mouth, they're comfortable, I mean, they're enjoying it more because they're in front by more, if that makes sense.
Well, they don't ever go, I wish the opposition had scored.
I wish the opposition had scored
wish
and
we
they
were
get closer so
22
it'd
at
make
the
it a better game.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
Honestly, personally, I'd prefer a game to be like
Marshy
the
does.
Roosters Cowboys, 18-12.
Yeah.
Like, edge of the
Good hard
seat,
tough
like,
I don't mind if it's somebody else's team.
literally.
I don't mind if my team's going to put 40 on someone, but
Yeah. That's
I had the pleasure of sitting at Parramatta last season with Melissa in the Parramatta section when they walloped Newcastle. You should have seen
which
her.
time?
She went to the toilet and she come back and they scored twice.
Didn't come back. Car started, driven.
She left me there.
So we're going to live in the past now, are we?
Oh, got to.
We have for
No future at the moment.
Yeah,
we have for 25
about
years.
2001.
There's
Yeah,
no
2001.
point. I don't want him crying on me jumper.
Yeah, but in saying that, any team that had like Johns and Co was going to...
No team would have beat Newcastle, and I'm talking the Australian team or anything that night.
No.
That first half.
That first half was
Bastard,
just
isn't it?
pure
Usually
dominance.
they
Yeah,
play
they
perfect.
not
How
one
good was
mistake,
Tomato
not one
Tahu?
net ball,
No, I don't think we'll ever see
100%
another.
completion rate,
Yeah.
and they had probably 25 to 30
It was just,
minutes of the ball.
no one would have
Can't change that game.
Anyway,
The best in the world would have beaten Newcastle.
time to move on to
2001.
Team List Tuesday, brought to you by Extreme Indoor Go-Karts. Our first cab off the rank is the Raiders and the Dolphins.
Fresh off the bye.
Again.
And it's going to be cold down there. I'm going to take the Raiders to get this one. Only because it's down there, cold night, fresh off the bye. And because it's got Simon's favourite, Corey Horsberger. But,
They're very, very close on odds too.
Oh, yeah, I just think that the Raiders are going to bounce back on this week. Although Ethan Strange is not going to be there.
Yeah, Dane Laurie playing at 6 is a bit of an odd one, to be honest. But
I forgot about that, but I think they still might be just too good. With the hammer missing and Plath on the other side. So Raiders for me, Marchie.
Mate, I'm going on what I said earlier. I'm going to go the Dolphins. I just think they're something's going there really well. And I think even with those couple of fellas out, I just don't see it being a major, to be totally honest with you. Like we said, Trey Fuller at fullback, you're not losing anything.
Yeah, true.
You know, Max Plath might be a bit of a difference, but you still got Gilbert.
English international to replace him.
Yeah, and you've still got Tom Gilbert, and Ray Stone doesn't do a lot, but he does enough when he plays. True. He's a good defensive player, so I don't see it being a massive problem.
I think this one could go either way, but good, and hopefully it does end up like that, and it's a good even game. It'd be good to see a good
close game.
Pete,
I'm going to go the Dolphins. Yeah, no real reason, off Marty's reasons.
Fins up.
Yep.
I took Canberra. I think just cold.
Yeah,
getting colder.
If it was up there, I would have took the Dolphins, but down at Canberra, cold. And,
Dane Laurie's my only concern.
Yeah,
6, but
100%. But in saying that, he's played a couple of games too where he comes on and you go, the hell was he been hiding?
Yeah,
and then he'll go missing.
I think Jaden Brayley playing lock's actually a really good thing for him at the moment.
True.
Defensively, that's a big plus for him. So, yeah, Raiders.
They've been using the cold down there for a while, Canberra. You know what I mean? Like people say, it's cold, team coming into town, but it hasn't worked. It's not working for them as like it used to. I think
true.
People have sort of cottoned on to...
What time is the game?
7:50 Thursday.
Thursday night.
Oh, it's gonna be
Remember the
Cold,
Sunday
wet,
afternoon, Sean Garlick commentating, the kid was throwing snowballs at him. It was that cold. Remember that?
I remember
That
that.
snowed.
Yeah.
Snow was there.
Only game ever to snow.
Yeah.
That's when you'd want to get sent off early so you can have a hot shower.
Get in there before the hot water runs out.
Look,
I'm going the Dolphins. Just quickly on that one, Thomas Gilbert named on the bench as captain.
Yeah, I was looking at that before.
Yeah.
niggling injury, maybe?
I don't know. He's been starting every week. It's a strange one.
Changing it up.
As a side note, 7 degrees at 8 o'clock on Thursday.
Oh,
So it's
beautiful. Balmy 7 degrees.
Nice
Perfect
and
footy weather down in Canberra.
Getting down to 2 overnight, 1 overnight.
Well, hopefully they're finished by then.
Bulldogs and Storm. This is probably the best time to play the Storm. I know they've just bounced back last week, but no Munster.
No, Grant's the big one.
And no Harry Grant.
Still got a lot of inclusions in there, though.
They do, but those two are a big, big part of that puzzle. But still, see, no Jack Everington can't get a run still. I don't get it. Why take the bloke down there if you're not going to give him a chance?
He wasn't getting a run here either.
Yeah, but you pack him up, took him all the way down there to replace Nelson. He's not getting a run. I don't think the Dogs can go any worse than what they are. Something's got to change, and if they're going to beat them, it's going to be...
This is going to be the week.
So I'm going to take the Dogs because I need to catch up on a few points. So I'm going to take a few smokies.
Dogs are actually favourites too.
I think the Dogs will bounce back.
Without Munster. Grant.
Yes.
Still got
If Munster was in, different story, and Harry Grant. But, yeah, I just don't like Trent to allow their edge over, like that. He goes okay, but what I'm saying is it's no Harry Grant. Like, it's like Appy Coruscant with the Tigers. But, yeah, I'll take the Dogs, but have let me down last week.
This 14, that Gabriel Satrick, they're talking him up down in Melbourne.
Yeah.
He's going to be a gun, apparently.
Yeah, okay.
Another hooker.
We'll take that on him. Margie?
Mate, I'm going with Melbourne. I said 2 weeks ago that win against the Tigers, that was their springboard for the rest of this season, and I don't see it changing. I think they've got to do what Penrith did last year with that big run, and I think they need to win this game. This is a game they should win, even with their stars out. They've got to win it. It's simple as that, to keep that momentum.
Right.
Oh, yeah, Dogs.
Yeah.
I'm thinking. See, Marcelo Montoya still can't get a star back in the side. But who do you take him out for? They're like,
The form he was in before, I don't know if you could put him back in.
that's what I mean. Like, can't. He was terrible. He was dog shit.
Yeah, he was bad.
Right.
Storm.
I think I took the Dogs, but yeah, I think I did, but I'm going to anyway. If I haven't, I'll change my tip to the Dogs.
Yeah,
Look,
no Grant, no Storm. Dogs win.
I'm thinking that too.
Confidence. Said it with confidence.
From the dog supporter.
Yeah, he's said it with confidence.
No, I just think the game just relies on Harry Grant too much.
They do. Dragons and Warriors.
Jaden Sewer named at centre. Surely that's not... He's not playing there, is he?
Well,
Can't do any worse for it.
I think he is.
Next week, Clint Gov's in the front row, so mixing them up, trying to get something out of them.
on the obviously the way the Warriors are playing too, mate, they could beat anyone at the moment.
I know you picked Panthers to beat Dragons, so
and well,
So
Nelly,
if they were
who's
that
the
close
closer?
against Penrith, surely they can beat the Warriors, right?
no, but I knew about Ivan. That's what I mean. I had that inside info, and I thought it might have shook the
What do you reckon I'll have here?
cricket score.
Dean Young sacked by the end of the week.
He's our
Who-
interim, mate. They
Who are
won't
they
take
going to
him.
bring in? This is the, you know.
O'Brien.
No, what's his name on our show? Oh, memory blank.
Marty.
No. Oh,
the
my
guy.
bad. Sorry, yeah.
yeah, beep.
Beep.
Paul? No,
No,
I know the one you're talking about.
oh, pardon me. I
Used
just
to play
had
for
a
the Saints.
yeah, play for the Steelers.
Keith.
Keefy Cole.
Keith Cole.
Yeah, give Keefy Cole the reins for the rest of the year. You'll get him going.
Give him a shake.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
Margie.
handle it.
I'm going to go the Warriors.
Surprise? Pete?
I might go the Warriors too.
Warriors.
Yeah, typical.
Yeah, I'm thinking that.
Warriors.
Warriors. That was pretty self-explanatory, that one, wasn't it? Manly and the Titans. I can't see the Manly losing this one. Only missing Olakwatu,
And both their left edge,
Luai. Oh, sorry, Luai. Lehigh.
Ben Caller.
Yeah,
So
actually.
that's practically...
There's still a better odds to beat the Titans than the Warriors are to beat the Dragon.
I'll tell you what,
I liked it.
AJ Brimson
Yep.
playing in the centres, mate. When I watched him on the weekend, I thought he actually done all right.
They did.
Defensively and attacking. I thought he done pretty well.
Margie.
Manly.
Pete.
Manly.
Not Titans.
Okay.
I picked Manly, but I think it'll be closer than we expect.
I'm going the Titans. I
Should
think,
have a
I think I've
confidence
seen enough, and with Manly's outs.
It's the week to do it. Cowboys and the Rabbits. This one could go either way, oh.
Townsville.
No, only because the Rabbits are unpredictable. Where, like, you see them went on a run for a while. Then last week they were bad. Bennett will have them shaken up, but until the troll comes back, but I can't pick them, so I'll just take the Cowboys. But I reckon it'll be a close one. Margie?
Shocked to see Alex Johnson named.
Yeah, well,
Was week
That's
in,
what I was
week
going
out,
to say. Wasn't he mentioned before that he's out?
yeah.
No, didn't they say they're playing it week by week?
Yeah, PCL though.
Yeah, they're gonna.
You wouldn't rush him.
Nah,
PNG would be spewing.
well, that's probably why they're rushing him.
Margie?
I've got to go the Cowboys.
Yeah.
There's no major changes there that make any real effect, I don't think.
I will say I thought Jake Clifford should have got into Origin personally on his form.
Again, over Mam or...
Well, even Sam Walker, to be honest. Like, I know Sam Walker's playing good. He probably deserves it too. But the way Jake Clifford's been playing, to be honest,
Cowboys.
Yeah.
Imagine him ending out.
I think he probably should have been there. But anyway, Pete.
Cowboys.
Yeah.
Cowboys. Luke.
I'll go Souths.
Yeah.
He didn't say that one with confidence, but did he?
No, there's no confidence in it. But
And we'll do these next week, the Maroons and New South Wales. But that's our short team list Tuesday for this week.
Oh, it was short.
Because the rest
A lot of buys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Chris.
that's right.
Anyway, we'll come back after the break and wrap it all up. Welcome back and we'll wrap it up. Thanks to Cessnock, Holden Central. But anyone got anything else to add?
Oh, yeah, I better get this out while I remember. Happy birthday, darling, for tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Hayley's birthday tomorrow. I put the plug in for the young bloke the other week. I better put her in. So.
Don't forget.
Yeah, and Noah, of course, back in March, mate. But anyway.
Easy as. Happy birthday. Catch you in 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah. Off to the Origin.
Enjoy.
Looking forward to it, actually.
Yeah,
Fun, mate.
that'll be good.
Break away from home.
Where's the first game? Is it Sydney?
Yep. Yep.
Still not sure why you need to go 2 days, but anyway.
You know how things happen.
So you can sober up for the game.
Yes. Yeah,
These
so
are very
I did say that
uncomfortable,
earlier, so I can remember what happens.
What's that? Sydney, what do they call it now? What's the name of the stadium now?
Alliance.
Alliance, isn't it? Yeah.
Seats are garbage.
Keep changing bloody names.
Yeah, they probably change. Depends on who's sponsoring them, I suppose, at the time.
Anyway, Pete, what's on at the ranch this week, mate?
So this Friday night, it's a free weekend at the ranch out there. Get out there for your entertainment. So you got Mac and Shah on out there this weekend on Friday night at 8:30. They're a country pop duo. They played at the Denny Ute Muster and all the country places around. And then you got on Saturday, weirdly, you've got Sunday Lemonade playing. That's a free concert too. So they're a folk rock energy band. So
Good on.
get out there on Saturday night as well. Grab a feed, and then coming up, in the future time, they got the Screaming Jets for their first anniversary and
Sold out.
sold out. Yeah, sold out. But we might have a couple of tickets handy. So keep your eye on the socials for that, and we'll let you know how you can win those tickets.
Sold out already.
Sold out already. Screaming Jets, mate. Newcastle band. They're going to sell out. So
And the ranch. Put them both
and
together.
out the
what do you
ranch.
want?
You're not going to get a better concert than the Screaming Jets for the ranch's first anniversary birthday. That is for sure. On the 4th of July.
100%.
They still
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
So they've got some good things coming up. So check out their socials. And this week at the cafe as well, they've got specials on down there, rib specials and stuff like that. So check out their socials and get into the cafe during the week, and then from 4 o'clock into the ranch and
keep an eye out also too. We might have a couple of little giveaways either at the ranch or the cafe.
So just
keep
keep an eye on the socials, like, share, and subscribe to our pages.
Grab your stickers.
And
Hey, grab a jersey.
grab a jersey.
They're pretty cool, eh?
Grab a hoodie.
Yeah.
Grab some pies at the cafe all the time, mate.
I grabbed the pie this morning.
Considering I've dropped a few.
Best pie you'll get in the Hunter Valley, so
Absolutely.
and probably Australia. So
absolutely beautiful.
Get into the cheese jalapeno.
yeah, they go all right. So make sure you get down there and get the food into you.
And get into the rest of the sponsors too if you can too. Time to time, if you want a bathroom, call Marchie. Or go-karts, head down to the go-karts.
You got the sign shop, you want your wraps on your cars or whatever.
Speaking of that, goes in next week for a new wrap. You've got new shoes, or should be here tomorrow afternoon, the new shoes for her. So, yeah.
Go and see Cluffy at Cessnock Holden Central.
Yep. And
Mechanic.
if you want someone to watch your stuff, you've got Empire Guard. So, check out all the sponsors. There's good things there. They'll look after you, that's for sure. If you tell them you're a supporter of the show, they're definitely have happy to look after you, Mark.
Absolutely.
Yeah, always a pleasure to be here.
Pleasure
Bit of a
having you.
giggle and looking forward to the weekend of footy.
Jay?
Thanks again, lads. Always fun.
And look,
Sitting in the corner.
Thanks for having me again.
pleasure. And big thank you to our floor manager, Chris, our editor, Adam, all of our sponsors, all of our listeners, and our behind-the-scenes glue, the crazy lady.
Yeah, does a great
Don't
job.
forget
Does a
the
great
Porsche.
job.
What she
Don't forget
does.
the little director.
Oh, and our little security director, Portia, I suppose. Is banned from
The one that don't need a microphone.
she's banned from the caramel milkshakes.
Yeah, banned from milkshakes out the ranch. Told all the bar staff you can't have
She was
that milkshake
Devo.
anymore.
She was Devo when I told her. Anyway, guys, enjoy the footy. Look after each other, and catch you next week. And
It's all about league.
good night.
I'm special, so special.
That man, he said,
Lie down, Chris.
when I hand out rubs like that to my missus, you know what she normally gets?
This throat goat loves juicy wieners. Take 3.
Oh, no.
Let's shut everyone up.
And at the right moment, you grab her hair, and the hair on her head, obviously, not the hair on her back. And what the bloody hell was that?
Oh, I don't know.
That was the best one yet. Don't worry.
Jokes, and then we're out of here.
We got KTP, the podcast made for you and me.